So you guys are in Avernus, and you've just returned from the Hell Wasp Nest after doing a mission for Mahadi from the Wandering Emporium. You were collecting angel wings, and he's basically paying you for this job. He's going to give you soul coins, gold pieces, for every wing you collect. And you'd gotten quite a few wings, and you're just trying to find your way back to the Wandering Emporium. As you're navigating this hellscape, you got a little bit lost and ended up at a completely random location. The Pit of Shumrath. As you've arrived at this pit, what you see is a massive crevice in the ground filled full of what looks like squirming maggots. And there are a number of devils here, seem to be operating some sort of organized removal of these lemurs that are emerging from this pit. These are redskin devils in some with like wheelbarrows, like shoveling these newly formed devils onto wheelbarrows and transporting them onto a small ferry where there are these skeletal devils from Merenloth waiting on a tributary of the River Styx to transport them wherever they need to go on Avernus. This whole operation was being overlooked by this Amnesu, and he was in the company of a Hellfire engine, which is a massive siege weapon, obviously offering him some level of protection. There's also a red Abishai, this half-devil, half-dragon humanoid, who's also intently watching this operation. And there's this crane. You're not sure how it's operated. It might be magical. It's like it's about a 20-foot tall square box of some sort of black metal, probably infernal iron. And it's attached to a chain, which is attached to a cage. And what it's doing is it's dunking this bald, green-skinned humanoid into this slime repeatedly, immersing the creature completely within it, and then it's being lifted out. You guys got a little bit of attention as you pulled up here on your war machines, and the devils minding this operation, they've observed you, but they haven't really done anything like aggressively towards you. Obviously, you feel like if you get in the way of what's happening with these lemurs, they seem to literally be like shoveling them out of this pit. So it seems like souls are being converted into devils, and these repugnant little malformed pink-skinned blobs of flesh that vaguely resemble a humanoid are emerging. They're being picked out as well, as the bone devils have these massive hooked pole arms. They're scooping them out, just impaling them if they need to, throwing them into these wheelbarrows where these redskin devils are then transferring them to the River Styx, and they're being transported. So there's this operation going on here, and then there is just this random crane just dipping this creature in, which seems somewhat unrelated. There are lemurs spilling out and trying to hovel away, but a bone devil flitters over and quickly puts them in their place. And they actually seem pretty orderly, these lemurs. Once they emerge, they form kind of like clean-looking, queued lines in a very lawful fashion. So we've got a new character joining, obviously. That's Waylon. So we'll do introductions shortly. Nico, you're actually back at the Wandering Emporium, so that's where you are at the moment with Lulu, so just hold tight for a sec.
Yeah, no rush.
The party were actually just about to leave. You were telepathically contacted by this bald devil, and it pleaded for help. So before we introduce our new character, let's just take it back and see. Like, I think Raven had some sort of plan to try and free this thing. It did say, please, free me. Get me out of here.
Yeah, but so did the last thing. Yeah, so I mean, we can try. I can try to get into the cage to get it, and then meet you like 500 feet that way, and then we zip off. I don't know if that'll work or not.
What does everyone else say to that plan?
Did we have a battle in the last hour on the way here? So if we did a short rest, because if not, then that plan's out.
Yeah, you should be keeping a track of that on your character sheet. Whatever your sheet says should be up to date. But I'm not keeping track of everyone's resources, unfortunately. That's up to you to do that.
There you go. There you go. So I got one spell to get him then.
What does everyone say to that?
I mean, it's up to you. If you think we can do it, then we should. But
so you can barely see this creature. It's definitely not a humanoid. It's about 5 feet tall. You can't really see it properly through this iron cage. It's got green skin, a bald head, and it speaks telepathically in your mind. There's no sign as to why it's in the cage or what it's done to deserve this ill fate. It's basically dripping in this green jelly. Well, while you guys deliberate, before you do anything else, another band of devils rock up to the pit of Shumrath. They're bearded devils. 7 of them. And they have in their custody a gnome. And he's chained. He's like manacled. So you're actually restrained, Zalcor, at the moment. And you're chained to a bearded devil. This guy. He's got red skin. His beard basically looks like snakes, ending with barbs. And he has no arms, actually. He just propels you along by dragging you and forcing you to walk as you're chained to him. There are chains. You've just got manacles on your wrists. Your wrists are together. And you've been forced to march for about an hour now through this blasted hellscape of Avernus. And yeah, he's just chained around like his torso. He doesn't have any arms, so he's just bobbing along, walking, and every time the chain goes taut, it drags you a little bit forward. You're not understanding what any of these devils are saying, but they seem to be picking on this guy of no arms. It's quite apparent that they're teasing him and they think he's a bit of a joke. The leader is this guy as well. He seems to be leading the crew. He's just walking along this blasted hellscape. Everywhere you see, it's like a barren red desert. The heat is just intense. And there's a supernatural malevolence about this place. The sky is just like a red glow. So, yeah, you hear this shuffling and the noise of these bearded devils arriving from the haze alerts everyone. So you look over and that's what you see. And we like to describe your character, Zalcor.
You see a tanned little gnome. He's pretty average, actually. Pretty average for a gnome. He likes to wear purple clothes. He's got that giant buckle that's in that picture. That's exactly what he's wearing. He doesn't carry that golden chalice around, obviously. That's kind of stupid. He doesn't seem frazzled too much by the devils. He's just more concerned of getting away from them. Finding people of his own intelligence, I guess.
Alright, so you haven't really seen much of Avernus. It's just like a barren desert, a wasteland. And you've marched from the east, heading west, if west is left of this map. And you just continue. Like, the bearded devils don't really pay these adventurers much heed. The adventurers themselves, the rest of the party, they're all stationed in these, like, war machines, and they're like handouts. I won't go into great detail what they look at, but the handouts kind of speak for themselves. Demon Grinder, Scavenger,
Sounds intense.
Tormentor. They're made of black iron, they're huge, they're hefty, they look like they're designed for combat mostly.
Yeah, we left Puppy Petter at home.
And as like the bearded devils are walking, Blass has kind of stopped. And for a brief moment, they haven't realized, and Blass pleads with you guys. My good sirs, please, take this gnome. He does not deserve whatever ill fate the others have in store for him. And then he looks over and recognizes Zygon. And you guys recognize him. You've actually killed him twice. Oh!
Alright.
You! My savior! I'm not sure what you did, but the last time we fought, I suffered a strike to my head, and I can see clearly now. Please! And he snaps the chains using his intense, taut beard tendrils to snap the chains, and he frees the gnome. And then, obviously, you can't understand what he's saying, Zalcor, but it's very obvious that he's freed you, and he can't point, so he like lifts his leg and he points with his foot towards the party members, like trying to tell you to make a break for it.
Finally, he's just rubbing his fucking wrist. He's just like dashes towards you guys.
As you walk up, you see Zygon, and you can introduce your character, Zygon. Quick description and whatnot.
Zygon is a paladin, as you can clearly see from that awesome, really good looking armor. He's a half-elf, clad in full plate, typical half-elf features, blonde hair, blue eyes. He's also holding what appears to be a shield with celestial motif, but it's vaguely horrifying for some unknown reason.
It's like a parody.
Yeah, it's a great shield.
So it's very odd that Blass has turned this new leaf, but you clearly see him free this gnome that he had imprisoned, and he kind of edges it, like ushers him towards your vehicle for a getaway. At this stage, of course, the bearded devils have seen what's going on, and they turn around to confront Blass No Arms. What do you guys do?
Yeah, I mean, we should probably go. Raven, if you want to implement whatever plan you have.
Yeah, I can't. I only have a one-way trip. So, sorry. He's probably like that vampire anyway, and just trick
Poof out.
Alright,
Yeah.
you yell out sorry to him, and he seems to understand what you're saying. You can kind of see these two little ovoid eyes kind of glare at you, Raven, but with that note, yeah, the devils are like charging towards you guys.
Yeah,
And,
we zip off.
Yeah, you put the pedal to the
Too
metal.
many of them.
Zalcor, you jump into this large demon grinder. It's got like these wicked looking, like metallic bladed jaws at the front of the vehicle. And, oh, did that come up? No. And it's got like a big wrecking ball attached to the back of it. There are seats, as like the hatch enclosing the seats is pulled open. There are 4 stations that you can sit on, and you're basically sitting on a harpoon flinger. There's like some controls and pedals, and you can see this big wicked harpoon jutting out the side of the vehicle. You jump in, and with that everyone rescues you. And you guys get away.
Hell yeah.
We have fair and empty soul coins, and keep them distracted while we get away.
Alright, we're actually just going to quickly go over to Nico, who's back at the Wandering Emporium. So, Nico, last session, your character wasn't feeling too good. He had some deviled eggs. and they made you feel a bit sick. So
Yeah.
the party went off to go pluck angel wings as well for Mahadi. So I imagine that probably wasn't really right up your alley, and it definitely wasn't up Lulu's alley. So you stayed back with Lulu, and you've just been getting your hair done at Bernie the Barber's. And Lulu is just speaking to you. Oh, gee, Nico, how are you feeling?
I've been feeling better, but it was a rough day or so. I mean, I regrew an entire intestines, and it hurt less than what was coming out of my stomachs there.
Oh, wow. Well, luckily, Bernie, she's fixed you right up.
Yeah. She's done real good by me.
I got you the special greater restoration hair treatment.
Oh, see, he cares. Power of friendships and whatnot.
I hope the others are alright. Do you think that they'll be back soon?
I didn't even notice they left, so I was too busy making my outsides come insides and whatnot.
Oh, well, let's just hope they come back soon. And then
Let's do that.
it fades away. The scene fades away. All right, we go.
Wait, just before you said you leveled up. I can do that one.
Yep, level 8.
Okay.
Should just hit level 8. All right, so we're on the Overland Map. So Zalcor, he obviously doesn't belong here in Avernus, and you guys have him in the war machine. You've saved him from who knows what was going to happen to him. Maybe he was going to be transformed into Lemur and arise from this pit of Shumrath. You guys can talk while you're traveling, and the question is, before any of that, where are you traveling to? Wandering Emporium?
The Emporium.
Wandering Emporium.
Okay, surely you'll get there this time. Who's navigating? Someone who's not
I'll do it.
driving.
The Luck Priest.
Oh, someone who's not driving.
Yeah, because you need to kind of look at the map and try and make some sense of it. It'll be the people who are not here either. It'll be Perrin,
Yeah.
Perrin, Alandir. All right, I'm gonna say I think Perrin was navigating. He's gonna hand this map to you, Zalcor, and this is what you see. A map of Avernus apparently, and it has all these different locations in it. And Perrin just says to you, "We need to get to the Wandering Emporium." He's like this shady-looking elf with like a cowl covering his face, and he just kind of kicks back in his seat, and you think he's just gonna go to sleep like Indiana Jones style. And you take a look on the map, and you don't see Wandering Emporium. And then Alandir just kind of points to the map, just to a random location in the middle, and says, "This is where we need to go." Muhahahaha. And apparently,
That sounds exactly like it.
Oh my gosh.
apparently you've been asked to navigate. So you take a look at the map, you try to make sense of it, and you can roll 2d8 to try and navigate Zalcor.
2d8, huh?
Yep. Alright. You're on the road for 5 hours right now. And everyone's getting very, very tired. Before that 5 hours is up, one of the scavengers runs out of fuel, or it's close to running out of fuel. Because you've got all these vehicles on tow.
How many soul coins do we have left, group?
Alandir has most of them. I don't know
I
if
think Perrin has them.
Where's that shady rogue at?
He's got 13. He can give them to Alandir. Alandir's got 2.
What's a soul coin?
You see these
Great evil.
large
Currency of
discs.
the realm.
When you ask about the soul coins, you'll get different varying opinions as to what they are. The question is, are you going to use one or abandon the scavenger? You need to put one in, otherwise you're not going to make it.
Yeah, I guess we'll put one in.
Alright,
I'm
whoever's driving that scavenger throws one in, woof, there's like a slot on the side of the vehicle's furnace. You slam in this disc. You don't really drop it in like a vending machine. You literally have to like slam it in to this chamber, and this hellish fire explodes out the exhaust, and then you hear the screams of lost souls scream out as their souls are destroyed in the furnace and released into space dust.
To cover my conscience after doing that, I just picture myself on the little horsey outside Walmart.
All right, you guys arrive at the Wandering Emporium. A time later, you're all well past sleeping time at this stage, and the vehicles are on some decent fuel. So just as Lulu is talking to you, Nico, you take a look at the entrance of the Wandering Emporium, and you see everyone has returned. When you arrive at the Wandering Emporium, you see all these brightly colored tents, vehicles arranged in a horseshoe shape, and a large number of different stores with different items for offer. Mahadi, he comes to greet you all. Ah! Friends! Welcome back. Some friends old and some friends new. Do you have what I am looking for? Did you get the wings?
Get about 12 of them. Is that enough?
Excellent. He clicks his fingers, and a contract appears in everyone's hands. A small bit of parchment with his conditions written in Infernal, to be signed with a drop of your blood.
What do the conditions say?
It's exactly the same as last time. No fighting, no spell casting, no exceptions.
Anybody want to inspect that, see if it's the same contract?
Yeah, I just did. Looks the same to me.
Are you inspecting it, Raven?
Yep.
Alright. Are you trying to read Mahadi? Or are you trying to read...
I'm going to read it in Infernal.
Are you trying to read his body language or read the actual contract?
Yeah, both. Look at the contract and glance up at him.
Alright. So to see if Mahadi's doing something dodgy first, you can make an insight check.
Oh, I trust him. But I'm still going to read the contract.
Alright, well, I haven't told you any result yet, so you don't really know what your character is thinking. Alright, as far as you can tell, he's not trying to deceive you in any way. Now make an investigation check to read the contract. Alright, you examine the contract, and I'm not sure if you realized this last time, but it does say in these interworked letters that if you break the rules that he has laid out here, then your soul will belong to Mahadi. You'll become indentured to him to a lifetime of service here at the Wandering Emporium. But they're very simple rules. They're not hard to follow. No fighting, no spell casting, no exceptions.
There you go. Well, I'll relay that to the others and I'll sign. Why not?
Everyone who signs it, you take 1 point of piercing damage, as a drop of your blood will be required to sign this contract.
Okay.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Ah,
That's spite.
just
First date.
this is entirely usual. He looks over at you, Zalcor. Ah, and I see you've brought a new guest to my fine emporium.
I mean, we had such a good time last time that someone decided to come along.
All right, so
First day in hell. Oh,
go on, Zalcor. I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, you're good. It's kind of hard to not interrupt somebody over the internet. What was I saying? My first day in hell, I get taken by devils and I'm making deals. And I look at everyone else. I'm like, do I do this or like?
I know,
what am
exciting,
I
isn't
doing
it?
here?
Yeah, but if you sign it, just be aware. Don't fight. Don't spellcast, or he'll own your soul. You'll be working here forever.
Don't worry, friend. You won't have to worry about that as long as you follow the rules. Of course, I need customers to come here and shop at the many fine establishments that we have laid out for you. I'm sure you're looking for a place to rest your head or perhaps a fine meal. You should check out Infernal Rapture. Come, just sign. You can't enter without the contract being signed. What else are you going to do? I wouldn't stay outside of my establishment for too long. You know there are big fiery tornadoes that swirl along, and one of them may attach to your head. That's not very nice. I've seen it happen before.
And meteors, don't
Sign your
forget them.
contract. Take that 1 point of piercing damage.
Alright, just a touch of blood is all you need. And with that, he extends his arms and says, come, bring the vehicles around. Park them in front of the forge. Complimentary cleaning. If you have any demonic core, blood spatter, or a few chunks of devils or demons attached to vehicles, we'll detail them for free. Special offer because you did do some work for me. And yeah, Zalko, you're just riding with Bargle pretty much the entire time. The vehicles are quite noisy, and Bargle doesn't really talk much. So there wasn't a whole lot of conversating going on between you and the rest of the party as you were traveling. You guys, yeah, you're feeling pretty tired because when you arrived here as well, it was like nighttime, and it's bedtime for everyone. So you guys can bring these vehicles around. You've got 2 scavengers, a tormentor, and a demon grinder that you picked up, and he's parked them in front of the forge. And Mahadi offers you all in. You guys are feeling dead tired, like you want to go to sleep pretty quickly. But there's business to be taken care of. And Mahadi just offers you into his small little office here. He jumps this little purple counter. And he's got like, looks like basically like a typewriter. And some small innocuous objects laid out, ornaments. They all have like a fiendish overtone. Little imp statues and pictures of different devils and things like that, or figurines of little devils. And he kicks his legs up at this table and he stretches. You must be tired. It's a long journey. So, do you have what I want? The angel wings.
Yeah, we do. I think we have like, what, 19 of them?
Alright, Alan is going to come over, I guess, and he's got them all folded up. He hands them to you, Callan.
My roguish friend has them.
Yeah, he just hands them to you.
Mahadi.
He says he's going to bed. He doesn't really care about like dealing with Mahadi, and Perrin's going to go off to the entertainment tent at the back. I'm guessing, and he's going to handle his soul coins to Alandir as well before he goes, because that character's not going to be joining you guys anymore. Alright, so with that out of the way, you take these very carefully rolled up angel wings and you present them to Mahadi. 16 angel wings. Excellent. 8 pairs. You've been busy.
It's disgusting.
Did the Hell Wasp give you much trouble? You look like shit. More so than usual.
Well, I think you answered your own question, Mahadi.
Yes, the bile that they extrude, it's quite harsh. I've heard it can dissolve a man within a matter of minutes.
Oh yes, we heard all about it.
Excellent. As per our agreement, I will pay you 1 soul coin for every pair, or 75 gold pieces per wing. How would you like the payment?
I thought it was 1 soul coin for each wing.
No, friend. Soul coin per pair. I do not mix words when it comes to making exchanges. That is
Perhaps
not the lawful way.
Maybe we should flip a coin, and if you win, then we will give you 2 pair for 1 soul coin. If we win, then we get 1 soul coin for each wing.
You are a funny one. You're an Avernus, my friend. We follow a lawful order. Things are always as they seem, unless they aren't. There are no negotiations here at the Wandering Emporium.
Mahadi, one should be bold, for to be bold is to live. You don't take any chances here in the 9 hells?
My friend, I've already offered you vast riches in which you've turned down. Now, do you want to see my rod again, perhaps? That might interest you.
Sorry.
Hey.
What? I mean, my... What rod are you talking about?
I wink at him.
Pass on the rod.
I'm talking about my rod of lordly might. What? He produces this rod with a flinged head. It's still on offer.
For my eyes.
So, let's start again. Soul coins or gold?
Well, soul coins are more useful. We can always free the souls when we're done if we have any left.
Very well then. And he produces 8 soul coins stacked up in a neat pile. He pulls them out of his robe and he places them on the desk. There you go.
Thank you.
And the information.
Who's picking them up?
I know. Not me.
Alandir's already gone
I like.
into Infernal Rapture.
Yeah. Who else do we have that's like of a
less
not
generous
particularly-
persuasion?
Yeah.
You mean
Yeah, let's go with that.
who else? Whose conscience can bear holding 24 trapped souls inside a metal disc?
I feel ill when I get near those things.
I don't know.
can only...
I'm kind of neutralish, and I plan to let them go at the end if there's any left. But I think 18 might be tough even for me. Yeah. Oh, dear, wake up! Come carry these for us.
He's already gone.
Oh. Is he?
He's,
Alandir's
not coming back either?
Alandir's gone. No, he's going to be late. He said it in the Discord.
Oh, okay.
He's got to work. Alandir went off to Infernal Rapture. He's like just basically staying the night there, and he hasn't even paid yet. Perrin and Bargle, they both went off to the relief tents, and they're getting some comical relief right now. And they heard from Alandir that they put on a good stand-up comedy show. And so it's just... well, Nico's over here as well. What are you doing are you coming over to see how they're doing, Nico?
Yeah, just getting my finished getting my hair cut over here.
Do you feel a lot stronger after getting your hair cut?
Yeah, I'm like a reverse Samson.
You ask like, what do you want? You're like, give me a number 8. Level 8.
Yeah, shaken, not stirred. All right, so where are they? Sorry,
Over at the entrance. Oh, you don't have to move your token around if you don't want to. I mean, you can use Theater of the Mind either way. I was just
okay,
making sure you're not left out. If you're ready, Lulu's going to fly on over. As Lulu's flying over, Zalcor. So you take a look around. You get the feeling like this is a kind of a safe place. There are a variety of different vendors here. If you look in the Chapter 3 folder, there's a whole folder called Wandering Emporium Shops. You can see everything that they have on offer here. But this little golden elephant with fluffy wings actually spots you and speaks to you. Her voice kind of appears in your mind, but it sounds like it's also like in your ears. And she says, "Hello," and waves at you with a stumpy leg.
She humps his leg. What?
Oh god. I'm just. Do I notice where it's coming from, or is it just like?
Yeah, you can like Lulu. She does wave at you.
Just turn around and just cock my head and be like, "Who are you?"
Oh, well, I'm Lulu. You're with my friends. We're best friends. What brings you
Well-
here? You don't look like you belong in hell. She has a very sweet voice. She comes right up to you.
All right. Sorry. Well, turns out I was tricked, and I'm looking for a way out.
Tricked?
Yes.
How were you tricked? Like, tricked by them? Not by friends. They couldn't have tricked you.
No,
Who tricked you?
not by them. Your friends are helping me, so.
Oh, yes.
But,
of course. Do you know why? Because we're friends, and the power of friendship beats all evil.
You're a little too cheery for me, but I can understand why.
Oh, if you had friends like mine, you'd be cheery too. And it looks like you do. So, strap in and get cheery.
I'll give it a whirl.
Are you lost? You say you want to get home. Where's your home?
Not here. I don't know. Back to the Faerun.
Oh, hey, that's where my friends are from too. We're trying
Really?
to save a city. Yeah, good El Terrell. It's near Baldur's Gate. It got dragged into hell, and we've come down here to try and save it. We're gonna find a sword, and that sword, we're gonna give it to the Devil Queen that runs this entire world. And she's a friend of mine, and we're gonna give her the sword, and everything's gonna be all better real soon. You should join us. We'll get you home.
That was a lot of information to take in, but I heard sword, Devil Queen, and home.
Yes.
That sounds good enough for me.
Sweet! Well, I'm sure you've got some stuff to do here. I'll be seeing you around. Come, Nico! She flutters off towards the rest of the party.
He
Like-
waits up for me.
It's like that's a like I only overheard some of that, Lulu, and I thought you were doing a really good impression of Raven there, right there. You know, explaining the plot and everything.
Lulu's
Good
my
job.
good friend. She'll always tell the truth,
Mm-hmm.
even if it hurts.
Alright, so, Lulu, she kind of turns a blind eye towards the angel wings being exchanged and the soul coins. And she just kind of sticks with Nico. So, who's picking up these 8 soul coins?
God, who is going to pick up?
You, so if you're not evil, you can carry them. It's just you have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Oh, just that.
No evil in this game.
Yeah, some people have already turned evil because
Zygon, I think your god will protect you, and you should be able to carry them without a problem.
That's not true at all.
It's all due to your god.
no one is evil intentionally. They've just been warped by Avernus, which is like a plane of evil. Can't really help it.
All right, fine. I'll carry them.
Alright, when you lift them, Raven, oh, it's heavy. You feel all this weight bearing down on you. The souls of
does.
24 poor lives bearing down on your shoulders, and it,
8 coins, 1 for each of my strength points.
It's it's just uncomfortable to carry them. And Mahadi chuckles. Enjoy. Oh, and feel free to stay at Infernal Rapture if you want. I see one of your friends have already come for a rest. The rest of you looking to stay?
Are you going to throw that in with us for bringing you so many angel wings? Who knows? We might have other business in the future we could help you with.
Friend, I already gave you one free night. How am I supposed to run a successful business if I am giving away free accommodation?
All right, fine. Well, tell
Of
us what you know
course.
about the sword like you promised, and I guess
If
we'll
you
be
get
on our
a
way.
handle on my rod, I'll be happy to throw a night in for free.
Okay, man.
My rod... What? It's a rod of lordly might. Look, it can make a flame tongue longsword, a battle axe. And he starts pressing all the buttons. What's so funny about it?
Sorry, I don't think I could get my mouth around that much saying there.
That flame tongue is it's looking real.
Yeah. That's a big head on that mace you're holding there, sir.
So, are you looking to stay the night? Of course, don't forget, you must clear your bill before you leave.
How much is it for the night again?
1 soul coin each.
1 soul coin each? I'm gonna step back and have a talk with the wizardy guy. Hey, do you know any, like, shelter spells? Like little huts or anything?
I don't.
You suck. Alright.
Sorry
Sorry.
about this stuff.
Lulu slaps you over the face with her trunk. Raven, that's
What?
mean!
I'm kidding. He knows that.
Sorry, Zarkov. He talks too much for his own good.
I do not talk too much. I'm good at shutting up. People tell me to shut up, and I shut right up. I'm not one to keep on going.
We've got lots of those
Did you hear my
soul
own voice?
coins. I'm sure we can afford a night for everyone.
Lulu's a pet. She gets in free, right?
For Lulu, you know what? I'll give you a discount. There is what? 8 of you?
No, I think there's only 6.
There's 8. So saying 6 would be a lie.
No.
So he says, alright, I'll give you just this once. 50% discount. 1 soul coin for 2 people for the night.
Alright. I'll give him 4 of these soul coins.
And
be able
throw
to
in
walk again.
Lulu for free.
Awesome. Now, about that information you were going to give us as well.
Of course. But wouldn't you
You don't
rather
mean
have...
like actually takes Lulu. You mean just like she comes for free, right?
Yes, of course. This isn't the first time I've looked after her, remember?
And if you touch his mighty rod, you can come for free too.
She is very special. Now, will you be dining at Infernal Rapture is the question.
No.
Very well then. Enjoy your ashen food and your water that tastes like bile and boiled milk. And that's literally what the food tastes like. You're eating ash. When you taste your rations, when you drink milk, it does taste like bile and spoiled milk. It's disgusting.
Just like Mom used to cook. So, yeah, about the information.
Wouldn't you rather have that with a clear head? And you are actually noticing you're absolutely exhausted. You can barely keep your eyes open unless you want to try and overcome sleep.
In the morning, then.
Of course. And he offers you guys towards this tent. And you just see like an empty tent. It's like a green and gold colored canopy. And when you step in, everyone just disappears one by one. Like you're stepping through a portal. Don't worry, friend. Go on in. It's nice in there. Infernal Rapture. We have many services. Lost your limbs? We'll have them replaced. Lost your mind? We'll have that replaced. Lost a loved one? We'll have them replaced. Of course, there is a price. And when you step in, you just step into like a beautiful looking garden with a nice trickling fountain, green hedges, white marble benches, and it's a very nice temperature. There are pools filled full of healing salts, and it's a beautiful spa, nice bathhouse. And we can all take a long rest.
Woohoo.
You're free from the oppressive evil of Avernus, the supernatural malevolence. You can all rest easy, and Perrin and Bargle. I'm gonna say Perrin is gonna break one of the rules. He ends up picking a fight with a larvae. Beats up a larvae, and he gets himself indentured. But Bargle, he's gonna come stumbling in, and he's gonna say that he ate those same deviled eggs that Nico was eating, and he wouldn't recommend them. He's feeling sick. He's gonna stay behind or something. Alright, so everyone rest up. Do you guys need that long rest button? Let me give everyone the button if you need it. So while you're here, this is when your characters can kind of meet each other properly, and let's do our other quick introductions for everyone else. And we'll start with Callan.
Callan's a human male, about 6 feet tall, wears a white cloak with the symbol of Timora, the goddess of luck, on the back of it. He wears a adamantine chain shirt, a shield, has a mace that glows a bright light. He's clean shaven, and that's it.
And Nico.
Smaller, like late teens, maybe like 16 or so. Tiefling, got some horns that come out. It's got like smells of aura of ash and cinder. Looks like he's lived on the streets his whole life. But he's got like a kind of a tender side to him. He's a druid. And after the recent haircuts, maybe a convert to the Church of Bahamut, but we'll see.
Alright, and Raven.
Raven is a human as well. Underneath his cloak and robe there, you do see he does have half plate. He's carrying, doesn't have it in this picture, but carrying a shield and a rapier at his side there. And he is a celestial warlock.
Okay, so just to summarize, the party's trying to pretty much do what Lulu said. They're trying to save this city that's been dragged into hell. The ruler of Avernus, Zariel, she's friends with Lulu, or she used to be. She's taken the city from the material plane, dragged it down to hell, and Lulu hopes to find this luminous sword that Zariel wielded to reunite her with the sword, because Zariel used to be an angel. So she's trying to redeem Zariel, and that's what the party are trying to do. And with that, also, everyone is basically trapped here in Avernus. I mean, it's either do something or sit around and wait till something gets you. So Zalcor is also in that same boat. He got tricked into being transported into Avernus by a noble house of Baldur's Gate, the Patriarch family. And he's only been here for a short while. So I imagine it would be natural that he joins you, as he's got nowhere else to go and he also wants to get home.
Works for me.
So you've all rested up. Everyone's taken a long rest now. You should all be level 8. And yeah, you've woken up the next morning. When you look up, there's just like a fake blue cloudy sky, and you can hear bird song around you, but there's no wind. It's very peaceful though, and yeah, there's no way you're in hell at the moment. Like there's no way in hell that you're in hell. It just feels too good for that. So you feel like while you're in Avernus, this would definitely be the place you're looking to go when you need to rest. Like when you need to take a long rest. It is expensive though, 1 soul coin each. Did anyone want to say anything else, while you're meeting here and resting and preparing your spells or whatever you need to do?
I guess it's just basically some RP stuff about how we want to make sure that we know each other's capabilities, so we're not, because what we're doing is very dangerous.
Yeah, what kind of wizard are you and stuff?
Yeah, so we want to make sure that you can defend yourself for a little, or I mean, we'll strive to protect each other, of course, but hopefully you can hold your own.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a few spells that could help me protect myself. A few new spells that were recently invented.
They have a fireball?
No.
Good,
Lightning
'cause
bolt.
it's useless.
I know. As a person, yes, I know.
Zygon, the Hidden
No, I'm
Lord,
asking the character
says to you, Ray, says to you, we got to do something about that Raven guy.
Yeah. It's okay.
So you're saying that somebody that built a character completely around fire wouldn't be useful here?
If you took that one feat.
I take that personally.
My shield feels personally attacked.
Well, it's a shield. It's supposed to.
Lulu smiles at you. And guess what I do? I shoot rainbow sparkles from my trunk.
Oh, she does, and they're awesome.
And she literally does that. She's not even lying. She shoots rainbow sparkles. Alright, so it appears that Zalcor can hold his own. He's a wizard. He knows much about the arcane arts. As you guys wake up, you don't really exit this bathhouse. You just kind of find yourself back outside the tent. Even you may not even have finished preparing for another adventuring day.
Holy, that thing's huge.
Mahadi doesn't really greet you in the morning. He just kind of he's in his little office here, greeting others. A couple of devils are here as well. A couple of bearded devils just shopping at some of the shops, but this is a place where you won't get attacked or anything like that as well. So it's the next morning.
Is it just me, or did we get ourselves another vehicle?
We got
gotta
two.
talk about two others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, need to figure out what to do with them.
Sorry, I'm not so good with my plurals. Got yourselves another vehicle, says. Huh. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still driving Gorguts, but past that, what do we want to do with the two scavengers, or the tormentor?
You want to
'Cause
sell one of them?
Yeah, because we were thinking about at least I was thinking about maybe selling some of them, selling some of them so that we can actually upgrade some of the gear on the rest.
So yeah, there are a number of upgrades that you can get done to your vehicle here. Also, this is the helmet that you guys found in Hellwasp Nest. Magical helmet.
Oh, that's right. We were going to identify that. Oh.
So that's identified too. I'll leave you guys to sort out who wants that or if you make use for it. Here are the variations you can get done to your vehicles. So currently you've got 1 demon grinder, 1 tormentor, 2 scavengers. If you want to converse with the salamanders, as you know, you need to be able to speak primordial, or you're going to have to pay a soul coin to get the imp to translate for you guys again.
Yeah, and then didn't we get the tongue spell cast from your lady friend, the barb?
You could do that as well.
Yes, I mean, just take some gold. She doesn't do things for free.
Yeah. How much gold do we have?
Oh, that's a question for me. Was someone else keeping tracks of the stuff that we got?
I kept track of it last week, but yeah.
Oh,
I'll really give it back to you.
Alright, I'll transfer that back.
Do we have an identifier for items? Like the spell identify?
Yeah, we just mess around with it until
We
we
just
figure out what
we
it
just
is.
sleep with it, and then we're all good.
Yeah, I don't think there's really any full arcane casters. I think Raven's the closest for being a warlock. And they don't have identifier. But yeah, if you take a short rest, you can identify an item anyway. Identify just lets you attune to it, basically. The same rest that you identify it, which is nice.
I 100% don't see the party loot thing. What am I missing?
So,
Oh, there it is.
there's 1 gold piece, 1 GP in the party loot.
We're rich.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, I
'cause
mean, there's stuff we can sell.
Yeah, because we sold down for the purchased weapons,
Yeah, and then
and
just
then
take out.
then
take out the-
we sold the other stuff for soul coins.
Yeah, also take out the angel wings. That was part of the transaction, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm not trying to think too hard about that.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right. Well, Alandir has 11 soul coins, and
And how much was the cast for tongues? Was tongues?
tongues. I think 100,
Yeah.
150. We're going to need to do
Also,
that.
am I missing something, or is it in magical items under calendars a scroll of tongues?
Probably.
Yep.
Oh, let me look at that backpack.
He's like, I
Mahadi,
always thought that was to lick people with.
Mahadi rubs his
But
hands
remember-
together as he sees you getting the scroll out.
I do have one, and I have a scroll of mass healing.
Yeah, but no exceptions here, guys.
Yes,
And
Tongues is 200 gold.
Alandir starts an evil laugh as well.
Alrighty then.
should perform a ceremony on Alandir, or did we determine that wouldn't work?
I think we determined that wouldn't work.
200 gold. I have on my personage 40.
So they buy
I mean,
vehicles here, and you get a lot of gold for them. These scavengers are, you know what? The vehicles don't even have a scratch on them. They're all in mint condition.
Cherry. I walk over. I hit the roof with my hand. Look at this thing. How much?
It's the response you get from one of the salamanders.
Alright.
And he starts pointing at the suits of animated armor. Suits of animated armor jumps up on the scavenger and like drives it on over. Then you start inspecting it.
So
You can speak Primordial Raven or have some way to understand.
Let me check Yoso.
I mean, we have 3
Undercommon,
red
infernal,
amethysts
common. No,
that we could get rid of 4 of them for 200 gold. I'm sure she would take those.
you gotta get Abyssal, Sonic, and Infernal. Yeah.
Okay.
Or we could use the scroll of tongues that Callan has.
No, we couldn't, because if you cast that, then you lose your soul.
That's right.
No,
We can't
exception.
cast anything here, yeah.
If you sell your soul to Mahadi Zykan, I'm leaving you here. I'm finding a new owner. I ain't staying in this place.
Oh, that's right. That was dumb of me. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot.
All right, I'll ask if she can cast. I don't really want it on me this time. Do you want to? Oh, she won't touch you with the shield. I guess it has to be me.
All
Or
right.
Raven, do you want to be it? Either way, I'll get it.
What if I give her the tongues scroll to cast on you?
No, I'll just give the. We
What
might
if-
need that later anyway. We got
what
a
if we get-
source here.
What if we give to the tongue scroll to the wizard to put in his book in case we need it later?
So let's. Can we get? That's all a good plan, but that's something we can worry about.
The little one?
Yeah.
All right,
So
so-
will she take the 4 gems and cast the tongue so we can talk?
For you, Nico?
Yeah.
Of course. She smiles. She gladly takes your gemstones, and she. You swear that she puts one in her mouth. Like, you're not sure, but you're about 90% positive she literally ate one of the gemstones when you gave it to her.
Trying to
You, like,
smuggle
hear a
it out of here.
crunch.
Sometimes you need a little something to help things pass. I understand how that goes.
And she casts the tongues on you, so you can understand all languages for an hour.
Okay.
Just like that.
So, how much are we getting for one of these things?
Alright, you go over to the salamander. This scavenger. Are you looking to sail it?
Yes.
Of course. I've just had my workers inspect the vehicle. It is in good condition. For the scavenger,
No. It's in great condition.
it is impeccable. Are you looking for payment in soul coins or gold pieces?
guys. We have no money, but
Well, I think what we want is to
Soul coins are
upgrade
universal
to,
down here.
I think what we want is to upgrade the stuff, the what do you call this? The stuff we do, right?
Okay. See, we should have had the plans before I went and got the plan. I thought we were trying to sell it and whatnot.
Well, we are, and then we'll use the money to upgrade.
Oh, okay. So we want to get upgrades on our other ones, so maybe we could do some trades for upgrades on the other ones that we're keeping for this ones. And then
Just, yes. Much trade here. One transaction at a time. This is a busy forge we're running. Gold or soul coins. What is your preferred currency?
well, how much does the upgrades? What do you take for the upgrades? Are those
soul coins only.
Okay, then we've got to sell it in soul coins, I guess.
Very well. 25 soul coins for the scavenger.
Does that? I don't even know. Is that a good deal? Feel like I'm buying a sled for 6 pelts.
Don't forget firewater then.
Well, they sell soul coins for 150 each here at the moment. Sorry, they sell them for 200 each. So if you were to buy that many soul coins, that's 5,000 gold.
I thought these things were 10,000 gold. Why are you guys shorting me?
He throws his fiery arms up. Ah, get out of here! You're killing me!
You're already dead. You're damned in all damnations. Come on. Helps us out here. We're paying these right back to you. The more that you get, the more you get back in the things.
There ain't no bartering here. Prices are set. Take it or leave it. I got a forge to run.
Oh. Okay. Are we taking it or leaving it? Because I really don't like dealing in soul coins here, folks. I'm not going to lie.
It is an evil act. Alendor would probably want to do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
He's already like shaking the salamander's hand.
So, okay, how much do the upgrades that we want cost? Or are we doing one transaction at a time? Okay.
Alright, so you're selling the scavenger.
What do you want? I guess, yeah. We'll sell
All
25. Is that fine? Yeah. Good.
25 soul coins, done.
I don't touch them. If somebody else wants to get the soul coins, I'm just here to translate.
Alandir will take them. We've got 36 soul coins now.
yeah. And then it's one of those things where, how many vehicles do we want to keep?
2, I would think.
They bring the scavenger around, and these little magnums and some animated armor start like inspecting it and polishing it up, and I think maybe they'll try to resale that to someone.
Yeah, because what we can do is we can just sell rather than sell the other scavenger, we can sell the tormentor. Because I think the scavenger is a better base weapon, better base
Vehicle.
Okay. How much would you give us for the tormentor over there too?
Bring it around. Let's take a look at it. Hey! Guys! We got another one. Stop slacking off over there. We don't animate you for free. Come on! And the suits of animated armor come and take the tormentor. They inspect it, and it's definitely not. You wouldn't imagine you're going to get as much as the other vehicles. And he'll just tell you the price in soul coins. 10 soul coins.
$10.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
there's no bargaining apparently. So
Yeah, they take the tormentor. It's a very lawful place, so you couldn't imagine there's going to be a whole lot of bargaining going on with these guys.
yeah, where's the list of? I accidentally crossed it out. Where's the list of
Upgrades?
The fiendish variations.
Yeah, so you got.
Alright, you're on 46 soul coins now.
Have you guys been?
scavenger.
We've been seeing much combats that we want to spend so much on upgrades on these things.
Well,
engine upgrade.
you've been out twice, and pretty much both times you're attacked by warlords.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you're attacked by one warlord, and then there must have been just a small group led by a different warlord. They said Bitter Breath. It was just some hobgoblins. That's where you got the vehicles from. It's like a group of about a dozen hobgoblins to try to steal your vehicles, basically, while you're in the Hellwasp nest.
Yeah, and then the other time we were in combat too with the what was it with the werewolves? Whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
I
where we
mean,
got-
You've got a scavenger, and you got Gorguts the Demon Grinder. They're both in very good condition, no damage.
all right. Well, you guys decide what's upgrades we want, and I'll let them know. Where's we put down the coins? Alan Deer's got them. 20 to 35.
Yeah, he's got 46. I got it there. Okay, I keep track of them in the actual
Gotcha.
folder as
They
well.
weren't in here. Okay. I mean, they all some of them seem kind of okay. I mean, I think that acid bile splasher seems pretty good for something that's relatively expensive. A nice little coverage, gets lots of little things.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Miles player.
The teleporter looks cool too.
Teleporter's expensive though.
There ain't nothing better than the sound of dissolving flesh in the morning, the salamander says.
I mean, that would be my vote would be for the bile sprayer. And
To
then
replace
maybe the upgrade to the armor.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe two of the, since for both weapons to add the gilded death. What was it? Gilded death
Gilded
armor?
Death Armor. Yeah, it gives you resistance to physical attacks. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Magical or non-magical.
Yeah, I think gilded death armor and the acid splasher seems worth the 18. Anything past that, it seems like it's getting really expensive.
Yep.
Okay, we good for those two upgrades? Or you have to do them one at a time?
Bring him on over, I'll have him fitted. And what will I be taking off the Demon Grinder? You want to get rid of one of these harpoon flingers or what? And you have to get rid of one of the other weapon stations.
Yeah, we'll get rid of harpoon flingers.
Of a harpoon flinger, yeah. So there should still be one.
Yep, there'll be one harpoon flinger. And now there'll be one acidic bile sprayer. Alright, there's macros for all of the stuff, so it'll give you access to the acidic bile sprayer macro, and it's a token action, so all we have to do is have a token clicked, and you'll see it. Acidic, where is the acidic bile sprayer? Just as I said that, I can't even find it. Anyway, I'll get it for you guys. And yeah, they put on that Gilded Death armor, so it comes out like gold colored, your vehicle.
Sweet. Get myself a top hat and a cane.
I'll just change the character sheet for the Demon Grinder to have resistance to those damages.
Okay. So where's we heading today? Did we get any of that information that we were looking into?
We're gonna go over and talk to them now while they're fixing all this.
Okay.
Alright, vehicles now got those resistances. And bile sprayer. Just gotta quickly locate this macro. Maybe I forgot to copy it over. Acidic bile sprayer. Anyway, I'll find it. So
Okay, so that's 18 total, so now we're at 18.
soul coins?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you've got more than that.
Yeah,
I had it.
I'm only subtracting from Alan Deer's stash. So
Okay.
you've got 28 soul coins still.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all done. You pull around Gorguts and the Scavenger. And Mahadi, he's acting strange. He's like just staring at Gorguts the entire time. And what do you say to him, Raven?
So, how you like our new ride? It's pimped out. And about that information that you owe us.
Wait! Please! Ren, I just... Such beauty! Such beauty! He says, as his eyes are kind of
no.
glazed over and he's looking at Gorguts.
I know I really need a big hat with a purple feather.
Yeah, it's a pretty sick ride, right?
Pimped my ride.
Oh, it's the way that you've encased it in that golden armor. It reminds me of something. You'll see. I'm sorry about this, but the love of my life, Fianor, she has a vehicle just like that. She is a warlord who would come to the Wandering Emporium from time to time, and there is something about her parasol made of human flesh and claws that just... It really captured my heart. The way she would rip people's necks out.
Wait a minute, humans have claws?
Oh, no. She would take the claws of devils and she would patch them up with human flesh, and she made an umbrella out of it. It was so nice.
Oh, that makes sense.
So beautiful. Anyway, she would come here, and every time she would come here, I would admire her. Oh, my heart would yearn for her no matter what I could do. I could just not capture her. And I was a fool. I fell for her, and she took my prize, Demon Grinder. Golden Doom, its name was. Gorguts, seeing it in that gilded armor, it just reminded me of my Golden Doom. And yeah, she took it, she stole it, and she ran off. And now I hope she's dead.
Well,
Okay then.
if we see it out there, we'll be sure to try to destroy it for you. And
Oh, no. Destroy her, yes. If you find my beauty, though, you bring it back to me, and there'll be a handsome reward.
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent.
We're not saying we'll find it, but just in case, if we do. But going back to our deal, as you say, all prices are paid. So, what information can you provide us?
I completely forgot. You're trying to find your path, your way through Avernus. It is not so easy. You seek the sword of Zariel. You seek to find that which belonged to an angel in a place of devils, in a place of demons. I can put you on the right path, but no path in Avernus is final. It will be up to you to carve your own destinies. Where you must look is a place where demons are born or where demons are destroyed.
so the river Styx?
Demons, my friend, not devils.
Oh.
I never said that my answer wouldn't be cryptic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to be fair, you did not.
Alright, Lulu's trying out the acidic bile sprayer. Just splashing his acid everywhere. Woo, this works good!
At least she didn't sign the contract.
Alright, so Mahadi gives you that cryptic answer. He said you need to go to a location where demons are spawned or demons are destroyed.
Alright. Do you know where that is?
Who are you asking,
Well,
Mahadi?
silly. Yeah, silly of me. Of course you know. Will you tell us?
I'm afraid we are packing up now, friend. I must go. And you must leave now.
2 soul coins.
And he just
3.
walks into Infernal Rapture, and you just see everyone packing down all the tents. It looks like they're getting ready to move on. He doesn't. He just leaves you with that cryptic answer. Oh, let's take a look at that map. Oh, I don't know about that, Mahadi Kai. Let's get out of here, shall we? We've been here long enough.
We shall.
Alright, so you've got the Gorguts, and you've got the Tormentor. You've got 13 days worth of food left because you ate your own food. And you've got about 40 or so hours worth of soul fuel in each vehicle. You guys leave the Wandering Emporium, you drive off on your vehicles. And
One correction, we have the Gorguts and the Scavenger, not Tormentor.
oh yes, let me just undelete the that other one. Alright, let me fix up the soul fuel and whatnot. Okay, so you guys leave the Wandering Emporium. After 10 minutes, you turn around and you see nothing but like a dusty red horizon. No Wandering Emporium in sight. And you're just kind of cruising around at a slow pace while you examine this map. So, a place where demons are spawned or where they're destroyed?
The Demon Zapper sounds like this place where they're destroyed.
Destroyed. Yeah.
And probably is that arches? Are those like summoning arches?
The golden arches? What?
The arches of Ulach?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not sure. I would just go to the Demon Zapper. That seems...
What's
Or the spawning trees is where...
Does anybody know
Or the spawning
anything?
trees.
What an Uldrak, who he was? Does that? I mean, that one does have a big sword.
No one would know who Oldrak is. So, alright, Nico, you're driving the Scavenger. Lulu's going to be on the back with you. Zygon's driving Gorguts?
Yeah, I'm driving Gorgon.
Raven's
Usually
in
I
the-
navigate, but we can. Someone else can navigate.
Oh, Lulu can drive, surprisingly. Not sure how she does. She uses her trunk like a periscope. No, she can't really drive. But she can help
I'll
you
drive.
navigate, Nico, so you can like do her rolls or whatever. She'll be like backseat driving. Go left, go right, blah blah blah. Raven, you're in the chomper of Gorguts.
I was in the harpoony thingy there.
Okay. You can be in the harpoon flinger. And Callan, you're in the chomper?
Yeah, control my big ball.
Okay. Or did you want to be in the wrecking ball?
Yeah, the wrecking ball.
Okay. And Zalcor, you've got like this chomper, which is like, you can see it on the character sheet there, big slashing claws, or an acidic bile sprayer, the new weapon. What do you want to be?
Choose one. Let's try the new one out. Why not?
Okay, acidic bile sprayer. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, just while you're in that weapon station, you've got half cover. And if Alandir gets here, he'll be in whatever. We'll sort that out when he gets here. He should be coming in half an hour or so, or whenever he gets here. Alright, so you're in your weapon stations. You've had a nice little relaxing time at the Wandering Emporium, but now it's time to get into the business. Try and find this sort of Zariel. You've got war machines. You're all feeling nice and good. So, where do you go?
I mean, I think that we should go to the Zapper. It's the only things that even looks close.
Works for me.
Okay.
I would have liked to figure out how to get into the crypt there, but I mean, yeah.
Alright, you try to navigate to the Demon Zapper, and again, it's not nice being in Avernus. It's hot. There's this supernatural evil all around you, and it's just horrible. It's not pleasant at all. Your motivation is to get to your next location. That's what keeps you going. Lulu and Nico are navigating, so the Gorguts is following behind the Scavenger. And to try and get to the Demon Zapper, you're going to need to roll 2d4. Again, you're not going to really see any natural landmarks. It's been 6 hours already, and you're just cruising along. And I'm going to need you to roll me a 1d20, Nico. And I'm going to need you to roll me another one.
We lost.
Okay.
No, 19 is good. He's got a critical of 19 or 20 for navigation.
So you're just following this map of Avernus and just waiting for it to say something. And
Look for the Eye of Sauron.
eventually it speaks. An unknown man with an unknown purpose. Assist him at your peril, lest he drag you into madness. And up ahead, you see a 30-foot tall obelisk. It's ringed by 7 smaller standing stones. It's not much, it's just a bunch of standing stones out in the middle of nowhere. And they rise from the crest of a hill. And there is a tall man, a balding head. He looks human, graying hair. He wears tattered robes and he's striding between these standing stones. And he's gesticulating wildly and screaming curses into the wind. I'm a wizard! I'm a wizard! He's yelling out really loudly. You guys are a couple of 100 feet away from him. I'm a wizard! And he spots you all and he points towards you. I'm a wizard! Are you a wizard? He calls out.
I'm not, but we got a wizard.
Come! I'm a wizard! He says, and he ushers you over towards him.
I heard he's a wizard.
I have spoken. When he gave us the little rundown, did it give it a name with it, or?
It just said, an unknown man with an unknown purpose. Assist him at your peril, lest he drag you into madness.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's. I relay
I'm
that
a
over
wizard.
to the other. I relay that over to the other car before we get there.
You know what? He's a wizard.
I heard he's a wizard. Is he a wizard? He could be a wizard.
He might
Prove
be.
that you're a wizard.
Come! Look, I'll show you magic! Wizard magic! Come over! Look! There's magic here! Wizards know magic!
That's true. But I know
That
magic.
is-
I'm not a
That
wizard.
is true.
Wizard.
His name is A. He's a
Oh.
wizard.
Wow, I did not picture that. What was he going to look like?
He's a human male, balding head, graying hair, tattered robes.
Yeah.
As long as your name's not Fizzman, we're good.
I'm a wizard! He waves you all
Are
over.
you Elminster?
All right.
What? Mincemeat? I love mincemeat! Come!
I park over here, I guess, and we'll wander over.
Why?
Well, I mean, it's very rude to just talk to him from the other inside of a big car thing.
So
I'm
yeah,
with you, Druid.
there's not a whole lot here. It's like a very desolate landscape. You can see some cracks in the ground with a bit of the river Styx kind of spilling forth. It's kind of like a hill. There is a small depression in the ground with a bubbling pool of Styx water. Other than that, there are 8 stones. Now, 2 of them are these made from this like infernal black stone with runes kind of jutting through them, glowing infernal runes. And the others are just quite basic looking white standing stones. And there seem to be symbols carved onto each and every obelisk here.
So, if
Yeah.
you're a wizard, can you do some wizardy things?
Yes. Let us do the ritual. Come. Come, look at these stones. They're wizard stones.
Can you tell us where demons come from?
Yes, I know many things. I'm a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to think I might have enough information to potentially roll an insight on him. So I'm feeling he might not be a wizard.
I'm a wizard. Come, let's divulge the details of my studies on wizards and wizard things. Come, look. Wizard stones. Look at this. It's a wizard stone. And Zalcor, you can see there are definitely some sort of runes carved into these obelisks. So you're welcome to go up and inspect them if you like.
Does he have a spellbook on him? Is it noticeable?
He does not have a spellbook visible. He might have one tucked in his interior robe. Most wizards.
Okay.
How about tattoos?
He doesn't have any tattoos. He looks like a little bit wild, like he's still waving his hands around. Help! Come on, let's solve the enigma, wizard style.
Whoop-em wizard style. Do, 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 do. Well, what do you say, guys?
Look
No,
at the stones,
He's a
wizard
wizard.
stones. I need all of
He's
you.
a wizard.
Let's do it. Come.
I'm pretty sure this guy's not Mr. Wizard. But, sure.
Well, we were warned.
We must place our hands on the stone as wizards, and then we will use the wizard magic.
I'll stay near whoever wants to do that, just in case they need to make some sort of, a thing to, like, some sort of save.
Come. Look at the wizard stones. And Zalcor, did you want to... Alright, Nico, he seems like insane. What exactly are you trying to tell about this guy?
I mean, he keeps
If he's a
going
wizard?
over it. Well, not that. I mean, he seems like he's trying to make us really believe hard that he's a wizard. And I don't think... I think he's trying to...
You feel like...
see what he actually is.
You feel like he's actually not trying to press that point. It's just like a result of his wild and strange personality, and he's probably like crazy or something. Yeah, it's very strange. Like that him being here. You don't really feel like he has like evil intents. Like he's more focused in some sort of experiment that he wants to do rather than deceive anyone. He's obviously mad. Alright, so Zalcor, you're inspecting these standing stones, and there are a number of different symbols. And if you want to inspect them, you can make an Arcana check.
Oh yeah, I'll give it a whirl. Why not?
Alright, sure enough, each and every single one of these standing stones has a symbol keyed to one of the 8 schools of magic. These ones look particularly fiendish. There is abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, transmutation. Come, I'm a wizard! Place your hands on the obelisk! And he places his hands on the abjuration obelisk. Let us do it! Wizard magic! Come! Hurry now! Let's do it, and I'll tell you what you want to know with my wizard knowledge, magic power.
So, just place my hand on any of the...
Yes! Touch one, everyone, touch one! We need to conjure our inner magic together to do the experiment and release the knowledge of my mind into your minds together.
Right.
Sure.
Put my hand on the divination one.
I'll pick. Which one is this, and which one is this?
It's so I can escape, because I am trapped here. My heraldry has got the best of me. That one is enchantment.
Yeah, I'll do the enchantment
Oh
one.
my
Alright.
god, I can't believe he knew Harold.
Zygon placed his hand on the enchantment one. Zalcor, you're touching that one.
Divination one, yeah.
Okay, that's conjuration. Divination's
Alright, then
this
this
one. Okay.
Alright.
He beats you to it, Callan. What one do you want to touch?
What's the one in front of me?
Zygon's touching this one. Zalcor's touching this one. Divination and enchantment.
I'll touch the one in the north.
Alright, that's conjuration. Come! Everyone has to be touching one for magic! And Lulu's going to place her trunk on this one. Someone will have to touch two at the same time for magic reasons. Come on! Magic power. Magic power. Arcane. Super.
Did the map not just warn us against exactly doing what we're doing right now?
Yeah, I believe it did.
But
What map?
like, okay, wait. Before we
Is it magic?
Before we go freeing
It
you
is.
and whatnots, why were you imprisoned? Who imprisoned you?
Ah! Demons! And devils! Red horns and skin of fire! Evil! Bad creatures!
And when did they do this?
They did it! Before, now.
Helpful.
When will then be now?
We must free me, and I can teach you the cold. Puzzle. Answer. With the mirrors. The mirrors show you the way. They are icy. We have to have everyone touching something. Or otherwise the wizard magic will not be free.
I'm willing to disagree and commit here if everybody else is touching a stone, but I'm just going I'm going down on the records to say that this is a bad idea.
Is he actually a human? Does he look like
He's a human
Human
male.
contorted?
He's
Is he
a...
like contorted or anything?
Nope, he looks just like an old man.
What's this one right in front of me?
Dalku could tell you that's necromancy.
Alright, fine.
Hey, Raven, this one looks great for you.
Alright. Someone must touch two! And someone has to touch two stones.
Why? There's 6 of us and 6 stones.
Here's the two
There's eight.
eviler looking.
What's the
All right.
eviler looking one? I
I'll
don't want
touch
this
these two
It's
necromancer.
a
at the
trans.
Okay, then I'll touch this one.
Alright,
I'll
so...
touch the 2 on the end.
Okay, so... Alright, Raven, you've got transmutation, necromancy. Nico, you've got illusion. And then he just starts chanting. Hamdulillah, hamdulillah, magic! Chant with me now! Hamdulillah, hamdulillah, magic! Magic! Things! Hamdulillah, hamdulillah, magic!
Kim Jong
Hamdulillah, magic! Hamdulillah, magic! And then...
Whoop on magic style.
Magic! And Zalco, you're just thinking this is the biggest load of nonsense you've ever heard. But suddenly, something does happen. You guys smell ozone starting to, like, it smells like burning rubber, kind of. The obelisks begin to hum. And lightning just explodes from every obelisk, striking everyone.
Oh no.
And even him, the lightning bolt just slams into him. Alright, Callum, there's no saving throw, it's just automatic because it basically courses through the obelisk. Callan, you take 20 lightning damage. Zalcor, you take 23 lightning damage. Zygon, you take 12 lightning damage. Ah! Lulu is hit bad. Nico, you take 16 lightning damage. And Raven, you're hit twice.
Sweet.
You're channeled with 53 points of lightning damage. But that's not all.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
The wizard glows blue. Like, not like glowing blue, but there is like a faint aura, magical light blue aura surrounding him. Callan, you have conjuration, and a clockwork creature appears next to you. It has a single eye, metal wings, and finely articulated legs. And it like
chicken.
this strange creature, it literally just appears next to you, and it starts doing a conga dance. It grabs onto your hips and it starts kicking its legs around doing a conga dance. This is all happening at exactly the same time, at the exact moment that the lightning bolt hits you. Zalcor, all of a sudden, your vision has exponentially increased. You gain true seeing, true sight. So what that means is you have like true sight. You can see through illusions, magical darkness. So it's as if the true seeing spell. You can see things for what they actually are. You notice secret doors hidden by magic. You can see into the ethereal plane. And all of this is out to 120 feet. And he's not a wizard. 100% you see straight through what he's disguised as. But I'll get back to you on that. And you won't know, your character doesn't know this, but you'll have it for an hour, that true seeing. As per the spell. I'll give you a handout for that spell too. Zygon, you need to make a wisdom save for your enchantment.
Oh, sorry. Wisdom, right? My bad.
Yeah. Oh, I'll take the first roll anyway. It's 16? Plus
20.
your bonus.
It's
Plus 8.
should be 20. Yeah. Oh, what's it?
Either way, you succeed. Something strange happens, like the obelisk starts chuckling, and this magical mouth starts to kind of appear, like an illusory mouth, start chuckling and heckling you. But you're okay. Lulu just starts. Oh no! Lulu got evocation, and the obelisk explodes a second time with 5 magic missiles that slam into her. And there's just an explosion of these white motes of magical energy. And she's on the ground, unconscious. And, oh wait, did I roll that properly? I don't think I rolled that properly. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. And she's on the ground unconscious. Nico, you've got illusion. You're being attacked by pigeons.
I think you rolled 4 one-sided dice.
Did I? I did. Let me roll that again. Either way, she's going to be unconscious. I did roll 4 ones. Thought I rolled it wrong. Either way, she's unconscious. She's knocked out on the ground,
Okay.
unconscious, dying.
Sorry, what was me?
Pigeons. A massive group of pigeons are fluttering over your head, picking at your horns and the nest of your hair. And Raven.
They're just picking at me? Are they hurting me?
They're they're annoying you.
Oh,
they're not damaging you.
I'm touching the illusion one. I wonder if they're real.
Yeah. So you feel like they're annoying you. And they're actually giving you disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Raven, you're touching necromancy and transmutation. Which one do you want first? Necromancy or transmutation?
Necromancy, definitely.
Alright.
That sounds fun.
It does not turn you into a necromancer. You take 30 points of necrotic damage.
Awesome.
And transmutation, your skin turns bright blue.
Oh, good. Well, it does it anyway after the 30 points, because I'm not breathing.
Alright, so what you see, Zalcor, with your true seeing, so this has all happened simultaneously, is a demon. He's actually a Balgora. He looks like an ape. He's got red glowing eyes, blue skin, orange fur, about 10 feet tall, and spittle just dripping from his mouth. But he kind of just throws his arms up around the area and just says, "Ah! It didn't work! It didn't work! It didn't work!" And he just starts pacing about. I'm a wizard and it didn't work!
Wizard, you're a freaking demon.
Oh, I'm a wizard! I'm trapped!
Yourself.
Alright, while this is happening, Raven and Lulu are dying. On the ground,
Hey,
dying.
what happened to my other one? Come on. Number 2.
30 points of necrotic damage, and then your skin turned blue.
Oh, okay.
Transmutation
I thought that was from
Transmuted your skin to a blue color.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
That's
Nico,
actually
you're going to
cool.
cast a spell. Alright, and the wizard, the Balgora, he's not hostile either. He's just kind of throwing his arms up in the air like something has failed. And Nico, you channel some life-preserving energy from you. So
if I read this right, maybe I'm not doing it. Like everyone gets 1 hit point a turn.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So eventually that'll just fill everyone up.
Yeah.
Up to 100 hit
it's,
points.
Up to 100 hit
Yeah.
points. Yeah.
Alright, so Lulu, Raven, you guys are conscious and just put yourself on 1 hit point for now. I'll tell you how much more you get, just because we don't know what's going to happen just yet. But yeah, so Zalkor calls out that he's a demon. How do you guys react? Lulu is just kind of like, "Oh, that hurt. Ow!"
You okay, Zulu?
You okay, little buddy?
Oh, this is bad. I think I broke my trunk.
It's okay. It's still there.
Just
You're
stay
fine.
nearest me. You'll be okay in a couple minutes. It fixes all wounds.
Oh, I'm feeling better a little bit.
Every couple seconds, you'll feel even a little bit better.
This
That's
is
the
what
power
happens
of
when
friendship.
your insides got on your outsides, Nico.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
That happens every so often. It's an occupational hazard.
Alright, so yeah, the Bulgora, he's just like, he seems sad that his experiment didn't work. Meanwhile, this monodrone's like conquering behind you, Callan. All sorts of strange things are going on. So what do you guys do?
Can we adopt the monodrone as a pet?
So can we start this whole conversation again, now that you're not a wizard, and you can tell us what actually is wrong with you?
What?
Is Bulgara, are they devils or
Demon.
They're demons.
Yeah, he's still like actually in his wizard form. It's just that's what Zalkor sees, his true form.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we don't know that he's
So
chill.
unless Zelkor says anything, as far as we can tell, it's still.
I don't think my guy really knows what true seeing the spell is yet. So he's just like seeing.
Funky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see him as a demon. It could be a strange side effect from the divination magic, but you do know that divining magic is usually, it has that theme around, seeing things for what they are or seeing into the future. Aren't you a divination wizard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in tune, very much in tune with it. You can make an Arcana check if you want to see if you know what. If you want to identify what spell is affecting you, you could do that.
Like the actual specifics.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you want to have a good idea of that. Yeah, you've learned about it. Not that you were able to do a true seeing spell, but you've heard of this spell or a similar one.
Spell I can learn pretty easily.
See anything
Later.
on the ethereal plane while we're here? No. I mean, it looks like you're definitely traps. How'd you get traps here?
I tricked you all. I'm not a wizard. I'm not a wizard. I'm not a wizard. He just comes over to Raven, starts yelling at his unconscious face. I'm not a wizard!
That's good, but I'm conscious again.
You start to wake up and you see him screaming in your face, standing over you. I'm not a wizard! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm not a wizard.
I forgive you. Want to be our friend?
No, I don't.
But the power of friendship compels you.
I'm stuck! I'll never get out! What will you do to me?
We'll make sure you're
Wouldn't killing you banish you back to where you are? Wait, that might be a little too meta. So we still don't know that he's a Baldur, right? Like, or has
Zarkor said he's a
Zalcor
demon.
If you guys
Okay.
believe me, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then wouldn't killing you while you're here get you sent back home?
Alright, I'm a demon! And he drops his form and he does become a Baldur. He speaks good common though for a demon. You feel like he's probably at his wits' ends because otherwise a demon would usually just try and attack you and rip you apart.
How'd you get? Are you part of the Blood War? Aren't you supposed to be headed that a ways? Like just pointing in a random direction?
I was trapped here by the Devil Lord Bell for a lifetime of torture and torment. I thought if I looked like one of the wizards that I ate, that perhaps I would attract a wizard, and then a wizard would help me. But you're not even a wizard if you didn't help me. So why don't you help me, wizard?
Alright, we can help you.
You must find Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles.
Snuffleupagus?
Mephistopheles!
What?
Mephistopheles! Mephistopheles! He starts slamming his fists on the
Mephistopheles?
ground.
That's fucking insane.
Mephistopheles! Alright,
Okay. Is that your cat or something? Or
alright. It would be an Arcana check to try and see what he's talking about. Funnily
Fiend,
enough.
why would we help you?
Mephistopheles! Because you're a wizard!
we all look to the wizard in confusion.
Alright, Zalcor. You would have obviously studied some sort of arcane knowledge and you would have maybe heard about the Nine Hells, and I think the party's actually studied the Nine Hells too, and the different layers. Now, when he says Mephistopheles, a name comes to mind. It's Mephistopheles, which is the archdevil, the ruler of Cania, the 8th layer of the Nine Hells, which is an icy hellscape. Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles! So you think he's talking about Mephistopheles?
Alright.
Oh, he's like the second in command in hell, huh?
Yeah, he tries to take over hell. He's trying to scheme against Asmodeus. So he says, find Mephistopheles. There's a mirror, magic mirror. The mirror of Mephistopheles. Find it. You can speak to the Ice Lord. He will tell you how to free me, and I will tell you if you're a wizard.
What?
I could just show you I'm a wizard.
He's got his badge and everything.
You're a wizard, he says.
I'll just start shooting firebolts. Pew pew pew.
He's a wizard! And he points to you. See? A wizard!
Kill him, Harry!
What do you want here?
What's it for us that helps you? I mean...
What do you want?
We want to know where Zariel's sword is. And
Zario's sword.
we want to depose her.
Ah. Maybe I know where that is. Why should I help you if you won't help me.
We didn't say we weren't going to help you. But
Just
that would
need
be
to
our
make
price
it
for
worth
helping you.
our while. Also, do we know if demons like actually are true to their word? Because like I know devils are probably like if we make a deal with the devil, they'll at least try to keep their word, but demons,
They're chaotic. They
Yeah.
are all over the place.
Yeah.
It could be your friend 1 minute trying to rip your head off the next.
yeah. I mean,
It's like being married.
all right.
I know someone who can help you. You speak to Mephistopheles. You find out how to save me, and I will tell you who can help you.
All right, where's Mephistopheles?
The mirror! The ice mirror! The mirror of Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles.
Yeah, and where's that?
It's in hell.
That's not helpful. I'm just
Let's
willing
try
to-
again! And he placed his hand on the obelisk.
Yeah, no. I'm just like I kind of done with this guy. Like he's not fighting us, so I'm not gonna kill him. But I think I just wanna let's just run. Let's just
Yep.
because
But-
like
When
Well,
you,
if we stumbles upon this mirror, we'll think about it and come back and tell you. So
But we got to find that sword first, so
yeah, see ya. Finding a
he
river.
charges you, and boof, he seems to just like bounce off an invisible barrier, encapsulating him within these standing stones.
how did the wizard get close enough to get eaten? By now, you guys are probably
by being
Top
stupid
off.
like us and coming up, putting his hands on it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, so like the most injured should probably. So I'm assuming Nico is staying in the in Gorgut's Gold. Gorgut's
Yeah,
Prime.
you can just fill up on hit points now.
Okay.
Fill all the way up for the full 10 minutes. Raven's still
That's,
blue. This monodrone still is attached to Callan trying to do this conga dance. And
Okay, we need to name that monodrone. He is now our mascot.
His name is Conga, obviously.
All right, he is now Conga.
he tries to like iron out any like ruffles in your cloak as well, Callan. Make sure everything's like in order and everything has some level of symmetry to it. So he's constantly adjusting some of your clothing as he's doing his conga.
I'll try to talk to him. Do you speak common?
He just makes the sounds of whirring gears and clicking cogs.
He doesn't appear evil.
No, but he could be secretly plotting to murder you as he's conga
Oh
dancing.
wait, we probably should have asked the demon where they got summoned into from here.
You can still yell out to him.
I asked them, like, if we go to the mirror, where'd you guys get summoned into from here?
How'd you guys get to hell?
Ah! We come from the infinity layers of the abyss, where we are commanded by our great demon overlords! They will transport us through the river Styx, so we may rise and rip devils apart! You're a wizard!
Okay, then.
You know, wizard Harry.
And he just throws his arms up in some great speech.
But like, is there a specific spot that happens in?
Ah! The sporting trees!
Oh, cool. Thanks. We'll look out for that mirror for you.
Okay, where does something here look like they'd be a
There is
tree?
The one that
Trees,
says the
like-
spawning tree down the bottom corner.
yeah, the one that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
it's
looks
the
so
bottom
far.
right.
Okay, let's go.
Are we going there, or are we still going to try to get to the demon's app?
Either way, I don't care. I mean, this one seems like a better one. We got an actual first-hand experiences. That's a place where they get spawned.
Okay. We'll try to head to the spawning trees. I
I mean,
guess.
I don't know. The relative distance between things mean nothing, so it's
Yeah,
not like it's
it's
closer or
all
further.
wherever. Yeah.
So, yeah. Place where demons die, you believe, is the demon zapper. Place where demons spawn. Spawning trees. Which location do you guys want to try and navigate to?
What do you think?
Take a vote.
Whichever.
Type in
Yeah,
the
we can take a
chat.
vote.
Zapper or trees?
The
Yeah.
trees.
All right,
Zapper.
trees said first. That goes with me.
Type in the chat so we get a tally. Three for trees.
Looks like it's trees.
Yep, 4 for trees. Spawning trees it is.
Okay. Lulu, you
And-
got to turn the map around the other way.
Oh! I'm sorry. I
I don't think it matters, Lulu. I think you
mean,
can
it
hold
kind
Also,
of
I'm
looks
kinda-
like a
I'm
tree a
also-
little bit if you look at it kind of like a tree trunk.
I'm also kind of curious about what the map looks like to someone who has like extra divination magic on them. So I'm like I'll show them. We'll show the map to
Mage Boy.
Zalcor. Yeah, while he still has true.
When you take a look at this cartographic piece of art with True Sight on, it's as it appears. Nothing changes with True Sight. You see this region of Avernus, a wasteland of dizzying proportions, being warped by eons of demonic evasion. Every time you try to read it, you just get disorientated. You just have to kind of think of the location you want to go. So, spawning trees it is. Who is navigating?
New guy.
Sure.
Do it again.
Alright, Zalcor, it's a 2d4. Try and get to the spawning trees. Alright. Unfortunately, the mono drone, the true seeing, it goes away.
Oh, bye-bye, mascot.
And it's been about 11 hours since you've left the Wandering Emporium. If anyone needs a short rest and you're not driving or navigating, feel free to do so.
Am I still blue?
You're still blue.
Sweet.
Alright, you burn 5 hours of soul fuel. It literally feels like 20 minutes to you guys. But when you look down at the gauges, you see that 5 hours have gone by according to the soul fuel gauges. And just waiting and waiting. Some of you getting pretty tired. And it's like almost bedtime for some people. And the map suddenly speaks, and there's a little bit of excitement in the party as everything's kind of gone quiet and you're just listening to the sounds of the infernal engine rolling along the hellscape. Finally. Demons beget demons. Where their filthful hands they spawn evermore corruption. And up ahead you see a heap of tree-like growths clustering along the shoreline of a lake of bubbling black goo. You arrive at the spawning trees. And there's some devils there. Some that you guys recognize. We're going to take a 10-minute break now. When we get back, we'll be right into the action. I'll see you guys
Like
soon.
personally recognize or just
Personally recognize. It's the other devils from before, the bearded devils.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Alright, I'll see you guys soon. How you guys doing?
Hey, welcome
Good, good, good.
Who wants this, by
CC.
the way? Anyone want to take
don't
this?
think-
Helm of
I
telepathy,
don't think
detect
anyone is.
thoughts.
Yeah, I'm good without it.
What's it do? Detect thoughts.
You can kind of read people's surface thoughts or pry deeper, and
Does
Yeah.
let you cast suggestion once a day.
yeah, you can get into someone's mind.
If no one else wants it, I'll take it.
Sure.
Okay, you can be already attuned to it as well. There's been plenty of time for that.
I'll take a second brain, I guess.
It kind of shrinks, or it fits. It fits your gnomish head. Well, it kind of shrinks down to fit the wearer. That one, so it's a comfortable fit. Not that Zalcor has a small brain. He has a small head, being a gnome.
It's not what I heard, but okay.
You've been on the road for many hours now. It's starting to feel a bit drowsy, and then there's a bit of excitement because you come across this giant pit. So, as the cartographer speaks, you arrive at this pit of spawning trees. And there's this big lake of bubbling black goo. It looks like demon ichor. And there are these tree-like growths growing on the shoreline of the lake. Each one is formed from what looks like the same ichor as the lake. And there are these writhing, membranous sacs budding from their limbs. And there are a heap of bearded devils here, and one bone devil. They are kind of working when you guys arrive. They're heaping coals around the trunk of one of these trees, and they're hurling more and more onto the pyre. And as some of the bearded devils are working, the bone devil amongst the group, this huge winged fiend, which looks like it's completely made of bone, complete with these kind of veiny looking skeletal wings, is supervising the bearded devils at work. And you guys recognize Thun and Blas, two of the bearded devils you've encountered multiple times. Now, while 4 or 5 of these bearded devils are working away, one of them, it's Thun, he's actually poking fun at Blas. Ha ha ha! You're useless! What are you gonna do without your arms? Ha 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 ha! Look, it's fun! Try this, look! And he kicks Blas. Ha ha ha! What are you gonna do? Punch me? Ha 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 ha! It's fun! Hey, come over here! Another bearded devil comes over and he kicks Blas. Ha! That's good, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite fun. Ha ha! I like to kick him. Stop it! Stop it, all of you! You're too mean to me! What the hell's wrong with you, Blas? You got brain damage or something? Huh? And then they look over and they see where you guys arrive.
Yeah, he was. Blast was also the one who freed Zalcor, right?
Yes. The one that you
With
cut.
the-
I think you
alright.
cut both of his arms off with like a critical hit when you killed him each time.
I also did that. Yes. If cutting off people's arms turned them good, then you know what? That's gotta happen more.
You're gonna have to cut Aldir's arms off. Who's here as well, by the way. Alright, so you can see Blas. He's he doesn't have arms, but he's got something tucked in between his legs. It looks like one of these flesh sacks. And they start to look down at his legs. What you got there, Blas? What you got? You get away from me! Come on! What's between your legs? Or did he cut that off too? Oh! You there! Adventurers! A godsend that you have arrived! Adventurers!
If only had a rod of lordly might to go with that flesh sack.
Wow.
Hey! It's them! Thun points at you guys. You've got something that belongs to us. He points to Zalcor. How about you give it back? That's our property. We found it. We laid claim to it. Not really fair that you're going and stealing it from us. Now,
Finders keepers.
Yeah, I just start gunning the engine. Gotta run over a couple
Watch
of
out for the water.
Alright, the devils turn towards you and they just have a heap of spades. Stop shoveling coal. And they draw out their glaives. Oh, they were using their glaives to shovel the coal.
If it's okay, I would have given the soul coins to Aladir to hold.
He's been holding them the whole time anyway.
Okay, good.
I gave them to him the next morning.
Sweet. Awesome.
Alright, you start like revving the engine. It's like him. What are you gonna do? You gonna what? Cut his other leg off as well, you piece of shit.
I think I'm gonna cut your arms off. See how that feels.
Why are you standing up for him?
Go with the leg. Do the legs.
He's obviously got some sort of brain damage, forgot who he is. I didn't even realize he had a brain. Oh, you're funny, Thun. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have a brain. One of the other beard devils chimes in. Meanwhile, the bone devil is hissing, and as you're revving the engine, the bone devil flies up a good 20 feet in the air. So what do you guys do?
I mean, I'm gonna start like trying to like mow them down. So I'm assuming we're about to hit initiative.
So you're driving towards them?
Yeah.
Alright, when you start driving towards them, we'll roll initiative. And one big group. Check. Let me just take out the vehicles. And okay. It's on.
Just get it on.
Turn on the grid.
Surrender now.
Did that give me advantage on that initiative? Or no? Or is it just one giant fucking...
Do you have
machine?
advantage?
It's the weapon. The
Oh,
warning.
I changed it to a +5.
Okay.
So which is statistically the same. So you have a +5, but I think I forgot to mention it does say it on the weapons handout. But you can increase your initiative by 5, and I'll bump you up to 21 for now. Just because it's quicker that way with the APIs and whatnot. Alright. Blast starts running. And he's kind of he's running a bit slowly away from the other bearded devils. And as that happens, these devils have got their glaives out, and they both attack him. You're not going nowhere. They swing in unison with their glaives.
Come on over here, buddy.
Blast gets slashed once, and you can see this deep wound carved into his skin. And he has to make a con save, because you know these devils have like deep infernal wounds at their insides with their glaives. Blast is barely affected. And he does run towards you, and the thing between his legs is slowing him down. And he says, "No, earwax!" And suddenly, a head bursts out of that sack. It's a chicken.
Huh.
All right.
That is a very generous description of a chicken, but okay.
It kind of looks like a mini sword blade. The way its back kind of juts upwards, and it's got this truly fiendish looking face, a long tongue, chicken legs, and apparently that's earwax. And it just starts screeching.
Okay then.
Zalcor. Alright, so you're in the acidic bile sprayer. Treat the vehicles like mounts. If you want to get off or on, it's half your movement speed.
What's the liquid behind it? Is that the river Styx or
That? This?
Yeah.
The ichor. Demon ichor.
Oh, okay.
Bubbling.
Oh, maybe we
black
can harvest
goo.
for we can get some nos.
Alright, so you're up, Zalcor, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready up the acid sprayer in case one of the bone devils or bearded devils or any of the hostile creatures get near me. I'm gonna spray them with acid.
What's the range on that?
It's 30-foot cone.
Okay. You point it, and it basically is just like a wicked-looking cannon with like a funnel at the end, and it's just like a big bubbling vat of acid underneath your seat that just sprays it everywhere.
Oh, come on. It's either a squirt gun or the Joker's flower of the power.
When your turn's done, Zalcor, you can hit end of turn button. Just there's a little EOT button in the chat box. That's the one. Alright, Callan.
Have Spirit Guardians on itself.
Heap of
Say Zyklon Ramum.
You read my mind.
flittering coins surround you in a 15-foot radius.
And that's it. I'll hold on to the controls for the big ball.
Are you excluding blast or earwax from your spirit guardians?
No, I'll include them.
Okay, so they're not going to get hurt.
They may have information for us.
Okay.
Yeah, so they will not.
So you're excluding them then, so they will not be affected by it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay.
Because I wonder what that big old thing between his legs is.
It's a chicken.
He
It's his
choked.
cock.
Earwax, you finally hatched, he says. Alright, this bearded devil just he's gonna skirt around, kind of jumping and jumping and jumping. He takes a dash action and he angles around like that. Alandir. Whoa, why is it saying Alandir's up there? You're in the chomper, Alandir.
It's my turn already?
It is.
It is.
It's where it says 9 to me.
Wait, what's going on here? Are you in the initiative twice? Okay, you are. It must have been left over from before. You should be on initiative count 9, yeah.
9.
I don't know how you got in there twice. Alright.
Cheating.
Raven.
Alright, I'm gonna push this bearded devil into the ichor and see what happens. At least I hope I am.
He turns into a Balrog.
That hits him. The beam.
Sweet.
One at a time.
Okay. 14 and back 10.
Alright, you knock him back and he slams into the branch of one of these trees. And 17 hits. You hit him again, and he kind of breaks through the tree, and a heap of these little fleshy sacks fall off and bob into the ichor, and some more of these little chickens kind of burst out of these sacks, and they can't really swim, so they're kind of sinking in this tar. And he just yells, "Oh, I can't swim! I can't swim!" And he starts splashing around, but doesn't seem to be affected by ichor. And I think you guys have actually where is it? Where's the handout for ichor? So demon ichor, fiends, oozes, plants, undead automatically succeed. So he's none of those. But this Ichor doesn't seem to be warping his flesh in any way. It does kind of make him sink a little bit. He's trying to swim. Alright, this bone devil, unlike others that you've fought, this one doesn't have any sort of weapon in its hand. Its wings are kind of flittering. And it's going to fly up to a height of 40 feet. Up there. Hover above everyone. Straight up in the middle of everything. And for now, it's in a defensive stance. Alright, this guy, he pushes through the muck, the tar. It doesn't alter his skin. He just kind of moves through it slowly. And he just takes his glaive and he starts sprinting at you guys. And this devil's gonna step up next to him and ready his glaive. He points a glaive forward. Come at me! Come at me! Zygon.
I will come at him. Okay. So it'll be. So hit both of these, then hit him, then hit straight down, then probably like. Yeah, then stop here.
Okay.
And tell Bass to get on.
Alright, so alright, you guys go like that. Alright, when you come up to these two bearded devils, this one is going to try and attack you, Zygon, with his ready to action. He tries to stick you with his glaive. And that's going to miss. Now, roll for your Demon Grinder Crushing Wheels. He's going to run both of those bearded devils over. Okay, they both try to dive out of the way. And they both get crushed. You run over them, they're knocked prone. And give us another roll for the next bearded devil that you run over. You just flatten them. And next bearded devil along, this guy, he's run over as well. The magical wheels just knock him to the ground, rip through his flesh. Alright, when you leave his reach, this guy is going to opportunity attack Raven at disadvantage with a glaive. And that misses. And then the other one is going to attack Zalcor at disadvantage with his glaive. An opportunity attack. And your AC is 16 at the moment, Zalcor, so that's a hit. And when he catches you with the glaive, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, +5.
Do I also get an acid spray reaction too?
Yeah,
right.
you would have used that, yeah, when you came into range.
Yeah, so that would have hit these three, right?
Yeah,
You could've got it here. Yeah.
30-foot cone. It would be like. Yeah, so roll for that too.
I'm not gonna find my character. There it is.
If you yeah, that's the one. All right, so let me make those deck saves as well.
Yeah, that's a 10. Holy moly.
That has a recharge as well. So basically, I guess it doesn't really make sense to have the recharge in the roll there, but you need to roll a 5 or a 6 next round if you want to use it again. All right, so you spray him, and you know what? Ignore that opportunity attack because ignore all the opportunity attacks before that even happened. You've melted them all away. They just scream as the acid eats through all their flesh and just melts them into a puddle of ooze, leaving behind only their glaives.
I'm glad I remember how that
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah. Actually, Seb, sorry, just a little retcon. Instead of stopping here, do you mind if I stop here?
Sure.
So that the two bad guys are still in.
Still in range? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let me just move everyone's tokens for the vehicle.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And your trajectory is like heading south. I won't move
Yeah.
your tokens locations, I'll just move the vehicle. But it's a
Yeah, that's
4x4. So, alright, so you run over these. Well, you're going to run over them, right? So you'll have to be like.
Yeah.
If you run over, that means you have to actually move through their space, so you have to be here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Alright. So, deck save for both of them as you run over them. And
Yeah.
roll us the closer one, this guy is going to dodge, but Thun, he's going to fail. And he gets run over, he gets squashed, and he takes all that damage as he's run over.
Yeah. So that was my movement, right?
Yeah, which did take your action. And, okay.
Oh, would that take my action? Okay.
Yeah. Takes your action
Okay,
to
that's fine.
drive and steer the war machine.
Okay, that's fine. Let me think. Do we want to stop here? Just in case I get him pick up. Nah, you know what? We'll stay.
I think you should try to smite with the war machine next time. Really.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's my turn then. Where's that end of turn thing? Did a lot of rolling. You need to scroll up. There you go.
They're just a puddle, these bearded devils. Nico.
Okay. So I haven't ever driven one of these things, and I don't know who any of these people are, but you didn't like kill these people over here.
Nah, they're cool. He has no arms. It's fine.
So I guess I'll
Yeah, it's a big guy.
Help me against these fiends, noble tiefling, he says.
but
You're also a fiend, but okay.
what about the guy next to him? Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
Yeah, that's a chicken.
I got
That is up for
So I'll
debate.
just
Yeah, it's a very generous.
I'll drive down over this this guy and I just had the scavenger up. He's movement of
100?
100. Yeah.
So yeah, it takes your action to drive it and steer it.
You're a druid. You like the chicken.
Okay, so I go around this little thing that's here. All
Yeah, don't worry too much about the little cracks in that. You'll just drive straight over them anyway.
Alright, yeah. Somewhere. I'll just go do a loop around back behind this way.
Okay.
And just get this one. I don't want to get involved with whatever you got going on over there. So that's just one crushing wheels then?
Yeah, the scavenger crushing wheels.
I have me select. Oh, I got the wrong tool out. Scavenger crushing wheels. Wow.
Okay. You try to run over this lone bearded devil, and you run him straight over. Oh, he just gets crumpled.
Rolling really well, are they?
As you're driving by and you're like about here, Nico, he is going to swing his glaive at Lulu when you leave his reach, or when you're a little bit further away.
Okay.
Just tries to angle that glaive up, and hits the war machine. 18 misses Lulu in the vehicle, and then you're
Okay. So I'll end like over here. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Green around like that.
Yeah, just so I'm not necessarily in their way. But
Lulu is she's on the harpoon flinger and the grappling claw, and she just chuckles like a mad witch, and she's gonna shoot at the bone devil. Disadvantage. I roll again. It misses. There goes one of 20 harpoons. Alan, dear.
I'm gonna shoot the harpoon flinger at the bone devil.
Okay.
How many
I
do
think
get
you're
at one
actually
shot?
in the chomper
Oh,
at the moment.
what else can I do on the chomp or anything?
You can chomp.
It chomps. It only has yeah. You can chomp one of these devils. It has a range of 5 feet.
Sure, I'll
Yeah.
chomp. Where's the devil? I don't see him. Are they underneath us?
Do you see this guy?
Oh, they're underneath us.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
here and here. So chomp has a reach of 5 feet.
All right, I'll chomp.
Should be.
Advantage.
Is it advantage?
If you're attacking the closer one, yeah. It's a melee attack.
And he's
You can
prone.
roll again. Might crit.
Oh, it's a melee attack. You could smite that.
Alright, you just chomp the chomper onto him. The magical blades rip through his flesh. Ah! He just screams, "Not again!" He yells out.
Poor guy.
Aw, poor devil.
Little bits of him are spat out the pipes on the side of Gorgot.
Okay, wait. Chopping his arm.
Yeah, it starts to chomp his arm. And No Arms just says, "Oh my!" And then he makes a wisdom save for the spirit guardians. He resists. He's going to stand up if he's not completely destroyed. And did you roll damage for that first one yet?
25.
Was it 20? Oh no, for the spirit guardians. That's Callan. Roll damage, 3d8 radiant.
Okay.
He's probably going to survive it. He's going to take his glaive and he's going to start attacking. Alright, he does survive it. He's almost dead though. He rips his arm off and it's all mangled. He's still got enough of it to grab onto the glaive, and he's got in for you, Zygon. He's gonna attack you. He misses. As he leans in, the beard, which is kind of like barbed snakes, hiss and lunge at you. They miss. And then
I honestly think this is the highest AC I've ever gotten, including the AC with the...
And he moves. He provokes from Zygon and Raven.
Hey. Hey.
Alright, you take your attack, Zygon. You smack him
Yeah,
with the hammer.
I'm going to go ahead and smite. Just a little...
Raven hits
just a little left tap for him.
Alright, Raven, you stab him in the chest, and Zygon, as Raven's got him kind of stuck, your warhammer just glows with radiant energy, and you sear off both of his arms.
I look at my rapier and say, "Well, this is a good weapon."
And you actually see his body just start to bubble and melt from the radiant energy, and you can be sure this time he's dead because he's died in Avernus. This bearded devil makes a wisdom saving throw. He takes a spirit guardian's damage. He has advantage, magic resistance. He's going to fail. And he's going to attack Zygon.
What's the damage for the
It's 3d8. I'm just waiting for Callan to roll it. Glaive attack misses you. And he's going to come in at you, Zygon, and pushes through the spirit guardians. He tries to hit you with a beard. That misses. All the while, the radiant energy is eating away at him, and he just screams out in pain. Huh. Come here, Wax. Jump on my back. This little chicken starts screeching, and it attempts to fly, and it beats. It's like its back kind of splits apart, and these fiendish little wings start buzzing about, and it just tries to like kind of fly off. You Wax, no! Blast says, and he chases after the thing, and he tries to just pick it up with his knees, and he has the no arms trait, so that means he has disadvantage. So he's going to try and grapple Earwax. Earwax is going to try and fly away from him, and Earwax escapes. No, Earwax! I've nurtured you, he says. He's trying to just pick it up with his knees. Zalcor.
5 or 6 to recharge the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's sucked up all the acid, ready to go.
Who's up next? Okay.
Save the acid for the big guy.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was just gonna let you guys figure out the bearded devils, because this acid spray is fucking strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready the acid spray for when the bone devil gets near us, I guess, or within range of the 30-foot cone.
Okay. You point it up towards the bearded devil.
Does he look worried?
Callan.
I want to try to swing the wrecking ball at that bearded devil, or is he hanging on the back of it?
You're within reach. You can hit him with it easily. And he collects him. It just...
Bam!
His face becomes the wrecking ball, which just... It launches him like 15 feet into the cold, and he's instantly killed.
This weapon, this vehicle is kind of unfair.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Got low HP, doesn't it?
Well, it's got resistance to damage now, to BPS, so.
Against some lowly devils, easy. Alright, this bearded devil's gonna bring himself to his feet, and fuck this, he just starts running off.
Smart.
He dashes this way, using all of his movement after standing up. Raven.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna shoot the big guy, since all the other little ones around us are dead. And I'm gonna push him back away from my friend Armless.
Right, you have disadvantage.
Oops. It
Both attacks miss.
clicked twice. Okay. Cool.
He's very agile. Easily moves out
And
of
he's
the way of
doing
those
a dodge
attacks.
action too. Looks like.
Yep, that's why you had disadvantage. Alright, the Bone Devil, he hisses at the bearded devil. How dare you run? You have betrayed Zariel. You'll burn for 1,000 years for this crime. He yells at the bearded devil.
Can you tell them apart?
And he is going to he's going to fly in, and you can use your reaction now, Zalcor. He's going to fly straight into the Spirit Guardians too, buzzing down to get
I'm gonna use my portent and make it a 4
okay.
on his roll.
Nice.
Alright, he pushes through the Spirit Guardians firstly, and then that acidic bile sprayer sprays in his face. And with a 4, he he has advantage. So the way Portent works with advantage is, I believe, you have to pick one of the 2 die. The first one or the second one that he rolls. So
Or use 2 portents if they're really bad? I don't know. Sounds.
No, I can only use 1 per turn.
So yeah, with
I
the
mean,
portent, you turn one of his, you give him the dice, one of the dice, and that's what he gets, a 4. Because he has advantage, you have to choose either the first or second die.
Yeah, let's look at the roll. It might not be worth.
You have
He's got
to.
advantage
Yeah.
from what?
No, you have to do it before you see the roll.
Actually, sorry. It's not a spell.
Yeah.
It's a magical effect. Is it a magical effect though? Let me double check.
No, it's not a magical effect.
It's
I
mean, it's.
Do you know
it's
that,
a
Raven, or
gem.
are you just presuming? Well, it'll say if it's a magical effect or not. I'm gonna look it up.
okay.
It'll say it in the Fiendish Variations handout.
Yep.
But these are magical vehicles. Alright, acidic bile. Alright, that one, it's not magical. So, he doesn't have advantage. Alright,
Straight roll.
yeah, you give him a 4, and he gets a 7. He fails. You spray at the Bone Devil in the face, and it eats away some of his flesh. It's not enough to seriously injure him. He's not quite bloodied. It hurts though. And yep, his stinger tail just retorts at you, Zalka.
Rude.
Long whipping tail hits the vehicle and bounces off. You've got like a plate of infernal iron, like a little lip protecting you as well. That gives you half cover. And then yeah, he's gonna slash at Raven with a claw. He's got long arms, and that will hit you, Raven.
Don't I have cover from being in there too?
Yep, that puts your AC on 21.
Oh, only 2 cover? Okay.
Yeah, it's only the driver that gets 3/4.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Zygon, this is for you.
7.
And he misses. He's out of movement. The Spirit Guardians kind of slows him down, so he's about 15 feet in the air. He's not in melee reach of anyone in the vehicle.
But can he be rammed? Can he be like?
No, vehicle can't fly.
No.
No, but
He's-
the vehicle is
he's-
big enough, right?
He's above the vehicle, so you have to move through his space, which you're not able to.
Okay. Then I'm just going to run the vehicle around then. So just go through here, hit the bearded devil, and then come back.
Okay, you're gonna alright, you chase that guy down.
Yeah.
Alright, let me just move everyone
Bone
to
devil
that
is
spot.
pleased.
about there. Alright, roll for the weapon. The Gorgut, the demon grinder crushing wheels. He looks around behind himself and he just keeps running and running. No! Ah! And he just managed to dodge out of the way.
Oh.
As
Oh well.
as you're driving along there, Zygon, he's going to definitely claw at you. Sorry, not claw at you. He's going to swing at you with his glaive, and he misses.
Yep. That's my turn.
Nico. Nico?
He's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not. I was talking to the thing. I don't want to not be in the Spirit Guardians, so I'm gonna drive over to like next to them over here, and then that's my action, right?
Yeah, it's your action to drive
I
and
don't really
steer.
have a good bonus action, so I'll just drive over there and let Lulu shoot at him.
Okay. You'll be in this space because Gorguts is quite large.
Okay.
Lulu just, she's on the harpoon flinger. She's going to actually fire at the Bone Devil.
Just imagine Lulu being like Mad Max now.
Alright, that misses. Damn it, we need to upgrade this shit, she says.
She's got an alignment change.
Alan dear.
There's nothing I can hit from here, right, with the chomper?
Chomper has only a 5-foot reach. So, no.
Can I do a interact with object and pull out my magic missile wand and point it at the bearded devil?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do that.
How many charges are you using?
Maybe just one charge.
Okay. 3 darts.
3 bolts.
Alright, max damage.
Oops, sorry.
You only roll it once and multiply it by
Okay.
how many darts. So 15 force.
So 15.
Yeah, it
Sweet.
3 motes of light. They kind of look like little meteors, a little comet streaking along, slam into his back and split his skin. And that bearded devil's looking bloodied now. Blas, he tries to use his knees to grapple Earwax. Earwax, I've raised you. You should not flee from me. I've saved your life. It starts to fly and it takes up to a height of 30 feet. And when it ends its turn, it falls because it's a bad flyer. So it falls 30 feet. And it bounces on the ground. Still alive. Earwax, Blas says. That's what he does. Zalcor.
I'm gonna do the same thing. As soon as he gets
Wow.
in close range, I'm just gonna hit him with another acid spray.
Okay.
So he learns.
Alright, yeah, you've
Oh, I get in there. Yep.
Well, almost got him in range there as well. I think he's just slightly out for a 30-foot cone. Callan.
Blast a bone devil with a guiding bolt from Timora.
And Timora does not listen to you. The golden ball of energy soon disappears into the sky of Avernus. So it whizzes on by.
That shit I'm gonna use.
Yeah. Kellen's in the harpoon flinger slot, right?
No, I got the wrecking ball.
Yeah,
Oh,
Talon's
okay.
in the wrecking ball. Zalka's in the
Yeah, I'm-
bile sprayer. Raven's on the
I'm in harpoon.
harpoon. Yeah, Alandir's on the chomper.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe Alandir and Raven should, at some point.
Well, I tried my lucky. I prayed to Tamora, and she did not bless me.
The little the coin of Timora just kind of shakes its head at you.
So is there a held action to spray him if he comes in range?
Yeah, there is. There is one.
That's what I'm doing.
All right,
He's
this bearded devil is going to just turn around. Screw you, you stupid elephant! And it's going to slash at Lulu with a glaive. And miss. But then he's not going to take his chances by getting any closer. He's just going to keep on running off.
Let him go. Let him go.
Raven.
All right. I believe that I will have to. Let me see here. I don't know where that feet go. All right. No, I'm going to thorn whip him. Or
Who
not.
are you attacking?
The big bone devil.
Okay. It's
I
a
hoped
miss.
I'd really hit. But, nope. And that's it for Raven.
Alright. The bone devil is... Yeah, he's intent on defeating you guys. And even with the stick sprayer pointed at him, he's just going to brace. He's going to get into range. You're going to spurt all this acidic bile over him. And he's going to try and dodge that.
Wow.
Which he does. So, yeah, a little bit of acid burns away at him. He's looking quite hurt now. There's like an off-white colored ichor dripping down his sides, his arms, and his wings, and his legs. And he's going to flitter around, not entering the Spirit Guardians. He's going to use his Stinger Tail on Zygon.
I don't think he likes you, Zygon.
I wonder why. That's
And-
a 23, right?
He directly hits. So yeah, it's a crit to actually hit you.
Huh? But don't I have 3/4 cover? So that's disadvantage.
That's +5 to your AC. Your AC is 28.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Make a
That's fine.
Constitution save for poison. Alright, you resist the poison that comes out of his Stinger Tail. And you hit for 37 poison damage and 27 piercing damage.
Ow.
60 points of damage.
Ow.
He just hits you in the neck, finding a gap in your armor. It almost near kills you. And he's going to try and claw at you. And that misses. And he's going to claw at you again. And that misses. And he's going to flitter there. About 15 feet in the air. Zygon.
Ow. That hurt. Alright. Going to... What are the odds he's gonna crit again? We'll find out.
Yeah, maybe like 5%.
Last
or
famous
so.
word.
1 in 20.
Yeah, and then just head like right back. Yeah. So
Alright.
just ram the bearded devil
Yeah.
and then just
He's-
get a little bit closer to the bone devil.
He's
so
going to
that
attack you,
he's-
Zygon. Opportunity attack. Alright, he completely misses. And you run over the bearded devil again. Use those
Oh my
jumping,
God, just let it
crushing
go.
wheels.
Yep. Let me...
Bearded devil is running. No! You run him down, and surprisingly, you're still alive enough to opportunity attack Callan with his glaive. Disadvantage. Swings his glaive up as he's knocked to the ground. And it completely misses. It just clings off the side of the vehicle.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to move a little bit closer so that he's within Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Or like maybe like to the side, like right here, so that it's more clear. But basically, I want to be like within ramming distance, like as close as possible.
Okay.
And that would be my turn. Man, crit. Oh well.
Nico.
Okay. If I just keep driving around, I'll never do anything. Kind of a thing.
You can use your bonus action to turn off the vehicle, or you can just stop. You don't have to drive it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's your
I'll
bucket.
You move last turn, right?
Yeah.
So you have to use your action to stop it. Otherwise, it keeps on going the same way you went.
All right. I'll just go drive over this guy and then head back.
No.
To his
No.
You ain't getting away from me.
And it's a bit of a bumpy ride, Nico. And he is just shredded into pieces when you run over him.
I'll go one more in, just so we're good and well. Oh no, I can't go there. You said.
Yeah, that's part of the vehicle, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to be drifting too much. Like if you stop short, I don't want to run into your ass or anything. So that's good.
Okay. Alright, Lulu's going to lock another harpoon in and fire at the Bone Devil. And she misses. God damn it! Alan Deere.
I try to chomp the Bone Devil.
Alright, the chomper just opens right up and snaps onto the Bone Devil's leg. Rips a big chunk of its bony leg off and spurts it out the side like mulch. Earwax! He does like a bit of a knee slide, and when he gets to the chicken, he tries to clamp his knees together to grab earwax. My precious!
Oh, that's a good one.
And finally, he grabs the pistol chicken.
You did it, man.
And kind of just pins it to the ground. No one's going to hurt you anymore, my little earwax. Zalcor. Alright, you've
What's more, spray.
Wow.
topped up
all
again,
right.
sucking up all that acid, and point blank spray in the Bone Devil's face. The Bone Devil starts to get melted away. It's quite tough. It's not actually dead, but there's just pock marks all over its form, and it's very close to being destroyed now.
I don't think I have any bonus action spells, so I think that's it.
Callan.
Ball.
I'm swinging the ball.
And
Oh, it's crit.
that's a crit, so roll another 8d8. I mean, he's definitely dead, but roll it anyway. Alright, 72 points of bludgeoning damage. You just put the wrecking ball straight through the Bone Devil's chest. It bursts out his back. Oh, that's, 90 points of damage. And, yeah, that Bone Devil is destroyed. It's got a big hole cut through it. It falls onto the ground. The radiant energy starts to melt it down even more. Blast has his chicken. It's a good day in Avernus.
Awesome. I feel fulfilled.
You look around,
Feels
there's
like
just bodies everywhere.
I
Yeah,
love the
it's
smell of
like,
napalm.
like half melted bodies of.
Hey, Zygon, you don't look so good.
Yes, I do
You should
not.
take a moment or two to touch yourself or something.
Yeah.
Look, Nico!
Yeah, I'm good to go ahead.
insides are on his outside!
It's that happens occasionally. So I'm actually going to lay some hands on myself. I'm going to heal myself back up by 35.
Touch himself.
Alright, and I'll give you 4 of these here. Where'd it go?
So who would be the slowest person here on initiative?
Me, actually.
I'll cast Gift of Alacrity on you.
Oh, what does that do?
Gives you a D8 on initiative rolls
Oh, cool.
for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
And there you go. And there's another 17 healing points for you.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You should be good with that.
Yeah, that should be fine.
You stop
It's like-
spurting from the neck at about that much healing, so...
Hey,
Oh,
just-
My
set up.
intestines slowly ooze back into my body.
Blast is doing this weird, like, crawl along the ground but keeping his legs closed. Like, with his abyssal chicken trapped in between his knees. Very
Hey,
slowly edging over towards you.
Go
I'm actually-
grab- Does Braggle still have the Sturge?
The last that you checked, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna go grab Bargle's Sturge bag and give it to him, but
You
Braggle
can,
still has the Sturge.
Oh, where'd Cal
he's,
go?
he's at the
The
Wandering
mon-
Emporium, so you can have a hard time grabbing that at the moment.
Where'd the monodrome go? That's Callan's pet.
That
Just
disappeared.
alright.
After
Disappeared.
now. Sad.
Aww. Aww.
You
I thought
killed
I thought we were collecting like pets and stuff.
Oh, good sirs! Thank you so much for rescuing my poor earwax. You didn't need to commit such acts of vile slaughter, but I guess you have to do what you have to do here in Avernus. Thank you.
Yep.
I've
That-
found
yeah.
myself a new familiar. And he tries to like
Good.
show you this abyssal chicken with his knees.
You know what? I'm going to take some rope from my Dungeoneer kit there, and I'm going to make a leash / noosey thing for the chicken, and put it on, and then tie it around his waist for him.
All right. He looks up at you with a smile as you approach him to do so, and make a sleight of hand check to tie that knot. Alright, you tie up a good knot, but before you put the rope on earwax, Blast tries to stop you. Wait, no! I'm not going to leave him on a leash like some sort of wild animal. He's my companion. Listen,
Well, no, this is just so he can help guide you.
I don't need his guidance. This is my home. I know my way around very well.
Well, you wouldn't happen to. All right. Well, you wouldn't happen to know where Zariel's sword is, would you?
He speaks in Infernal, by the way, so it's like a really, I don't know, a posh version of Infernal. I don't know. Maybe Zariel has it, my good friend.
No, it was left here, hidden here a while ago.
Oh,
Yeah, they're. Oh, I can't speak it, so yeah, it's you guys.
do you think maybe it's somewhere in the Ichor pool? Is that what brought you here?
Well, no, we were told to seek out this area, but we weren't told anything specific. So we're really still just looking.
Oh. Well, there is a mage, a mad mage, who many Yugalos go to for information.
Is he over by 7 standing pillory things?
No. He's in the Tower of Maybe you could try him. Excuse me. This is awkward for me to speak to you like this. And he kind of stands up. Ah, my beloved little earwax. I'm going to set you free now, and if you truly love me, you'll come back. He lets go of earwax.
What do infernal chickens eat?
Oh, human flesh, probably, if you have any of that spare.
Souls of the dead.
I do have some of that, but I'm not currently using it.
And he says, No, I'm not going to goad it or try to trick it or manipulate it in any way. If it truly loves me, it will come to me. And it starts buzzing. It takes off into flight. And it reaches a height of 30 feet. It turns towards Blast. And then it falls. And
Looks like you came back to you.
it bounces on the ground. It doesn't actually die. and then it just starts kind of pecking around and starts slurping up what's left of these devils. It starts ripping into them with these razor sharp teeth. Oh, I guess it doesn't truly love me.
Oh no, we'll see once it's fed. You never know. So where's this wizard guy?
The Tower of do you have a map? How do you get around? Oh, and tell your friend in the pink shirt that I never had any intentions of harming him. I'm glad that we've met again, and I can see he's doing well. I abhorred the way they were treating him.
Am I within earshot of this?
You are, but he speaks in Infernal, so someone would have to
do know
translate.
Infernal.
Oh, then yeah, you hear it.
That's one of the noble background gave me. Give me a free language.
He must have been a Van Thamper. Alrighty then. So yeah, we go by the map here, and it seems to be pretty much random. I don't know how it works, but
Oh, there it is. Tower of you've got it marked on your map, good sirs.
oh, and what race is this wizard? Is he a demon or devil as well, or?
I'm not sure. I've just heard that many creatures from outer planes, like Yugoloths, they come to him because he employs them. I'm not a Yugoloth, though. I'm a native to Avernus, so if someone knows where the Sword of Zariel is, it may be him. He seems to be a wizard who has knowledge of many planes. If anyone knows, he's just as good a bet than any.
Okay, I will relay that to the party.
All right, cool. I hope you're
Thank you.
you're enjoying your new perspective on life and not being a total evil person. Hope you and Earwax get.
Wait, you can't leave me here. I thought might I
Alright.
join you?
Oh, did you want to lift somewhere?
Yeah, did you want to where we're going is fairly I'm fairly certain going to that tower is going to be dangerous. So,
Well, I can
since
fight.
you have especially since you have a little one to protect now. I mean, what if something happens to Earwax?
Alright, make a persuasion check. To persuade him not to come with you, basically. Earwax has chosen his destiny. I nurtured him until he hatched, and this is the way he has treated me. I am no father to him. No more than I am his dinner. Oh, and you should search the others. They were paid in soul coins to burn down these trees by Zariel. She dispatched them to scour the lake shores and destroy them before they become thickets. You've definitely incurred her wrath now as well. I'd watch out if I was you. She might send a pit fiend after you to rip you apart.
Are you sure you still want to hang out with us knowing that? But alright. I'm going to turn the engine off, by the way.
Oh, yes, if I'm with you, then you'll shield me, right?
Sure will. You're our friend, and the power of friendship trumps all.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I stopped the engine so we can step out and start looting the body.
Alright, you search them, and they carry 5 soul coins and 3 vials of demon ichor.
Baldur, for you. That's...
You've got 32 soul coins, Alan dear. They did
Load 'em up.
some selling and stuff. And it's type 1 ichor that they have. So you've got 3 vials now. Can someone give me a hand? Have you got room in one of these vehicles? Hey, one of you seem like a cleric. Can you heal my arms?
You bring them back?
Come on, someone cast illusionary.
that's like regeneration, right? That's fairly high level.
I do not have that power. I am sorry.
Oh,
But we do have the power of friendship, though.
can
High
someone
five.
put me in one of the vehicles? I'm having trouble getting in. He's trying to climb up, but you realize he
High five.
kind of he'll tap his stub to your hand.
Awesome.
Oh, and
Alright.
my friend, no hard feelings about this, you know. He shows you his arm stumps, Zygon.
Oh, good. Yeah, no hard feelings. I have totally no hard feelings against you.
No.
And now that you are on the side of good, it's all water under the river, the bridge of the river Styx, or something.
The Hidden Lord speaks to Zygon. He's a liability, a target on our back.
Hey man, we just ran over a bunch of devils.
Listen.
Isn't that fun?
They were right, he's got some sort of brain damage. It's best you put him out of his misery now, Zygon.
He's harmless.
Zygon,
Plus he's
I said it's best you put him out of his misery.
No, I don't think so. Let's
You want to do this? You wish to duel?
See how this plays out.
Alright, so you guys know Zygon's just talking to himself or talking to the shield, but you don't hear what's happening in his head. And there is a conflict between you. And you need to make a charisma check.
Check, right? Check not save.
Check. It's only for a demand. And he beats you. So, he will make the following demand. He insists that you dispose of Blas. Do you refuse to comply?
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I will try to refuse to comply.
Alright, make a charisma saving throw
And then what?
against charm.
Oh fuck.
Alright, you become charmed by him and you now come under his control.
Yep.
So you're gonna just back it up over it. Alright, all of us, I'm gonna roll initiative because I can just backs up the demon grinder over Blast and tries to run him over.
So I'm basically like, sorry friend, you're a liability. I'm going to have to mow you.
Alright, I'm gonna say everyone is surprised by that. So no action or reaction first round. Zygon just does it very suddenly before anyone can react. As Blast is feebly trying to get in the demon grind. We'll just go straight over to your turn, Zygon, and yeah, it wants you to just like run him over.
Alrighty. Run him over.
So you just like back it up one square. I'll just move him one square like that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you! Ah! Roll for the demon grinder, crushing wheels. No, not again! He jumps to the side. He's gone mad! Mad, I tell you! And yeah, that's it for now. You just like bring it forward, and
I'm going. Yeah.
Surprisingly, Blast can't opportunity attack you, and
Surprisingly.
he is going to. We're going to be in initiative now, so Zygon is. You can tell like the celestial motif on his shield is writhing with fiendish energy, and he's just trying to run over Blast. So, Alandir, what do you do?
What do I hear? Anything? I look over to. So I say, "What the hell are you doing?"
The Hidden Lord speaks through Zygon's mouth. He's a liability. It's time for him to die.
Does it
Alright.
sound different? Or...
Yeah, he's basically possessed. You hear that?
You know what?
that
You're
voice.
right. He is a liability.
Having Alandir be first is kind of, contra.
I will use my magic missile again.
You've got the chomper. Alright.
Oh, I'll do the chopper then.
Okay.
Oh, I already did the magic missile. It's fine.
Alright. You point the wand at him, and he just kind of shrugs off. Oh, a simple mistake. You almost run me over there, friend. And then 3 missiles just slam into his face. Ah! What is this? He screams. No! He cries
Your
out.
diability.
What? What does that even mean? Zalco.
Do I need to make another recharge for the spray or no?
No. If it's been a while, I think
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Because we searched the body, so it's been a while.
Alright, sorry, buddy.
Oh, you're okay. You guys are gonna kill him instead of stopping me.
Alright, you can
Okay.
you can angle it so it kind of only sprays. Like it is a cone though, but you can angle it
Oh, is it? Oh, shit.
so technically that's it's gonna be a tricky angle. Maybe you can do it north.
If it's not possible, then I won't do it then.
You can get him. You can get just him. All right, and let's just put him out of his misery. And he's not dying. Oh, my legs! His legs start melting away. And he's still alive. No, it's so bad.
It's really
Pretty
bad.
alive, dude.
I feel really bad now. It's bad time to fail a charisma save.
And anything else for you, Zalcor?
No, that's it.
Nico.
I mean, what have you guys? What's happening?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm being
Zygon-
evil again.
It's that
Zygon went crazy.
And I'm already evil.
You run over Black.
I'm not
apparently-
running him over. I'm
Okay.
like, come on over, get in.
He's like, take my hand.
I mean,
Come with me if you want to live.
I was possessed. What's your excuse?
Alright, he holds up a leg. Greg, take my leg! Help
All
me!
his friends jumped off a bridge and said it was fun, so now they're gonna do it too.
Lulu just yells at Zygon. David, what are you doing? Snap out of it! I'll fix him! And then she flies over. Stop! And blows her trunket of sparkles over your face, Zygon. 60-foot cone.
Okay.
Make a constitution save. And you don't have disadvantage because technically you're not evil. This is the Hidden Lord
They've got 80s hair.
channeling
and,
you.
sparkles.
And she does it like that. Alright, yeah, it's a 60-foot cone. And you can make a charisma save again, Zygon, because you took damage. You can actually snap out of it like that. You are hit for 33 points of radiant damage in the process. And finally you snap out of it.
Oh, shit.
Zygon, remember! We're friends!
No, so Zygon just snaps out of it. Oh, thank you, Lulu. Thank you for stopping me from doing something I wouldn't want to do. Sorry, Blas, but it's probably not a good idea for you to join us.
He's just
He
crying.
really wants me. Yeah. So
I think maybe we should talk about that shield that you have there, my son.
what about it? It's a great shield. It's a shield. Lets me cast Fireball.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're strong enough to handle it.
That's fine.
Maybe you should go to somebody stronger.
I'm gonna do something about that Lulu soon. And maybe Raven next. He always foils our plans.
Is that a cursed item that you have there? Or?
It has a pit fiend in it. You've blatantly been told that it's the prison of a
Yeah.
pit fiend.
But I mean, he could put it down if he wanted to, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's more complicated than that, right, Seb? Because we made a deal. So if I break the deal, I'm like
Exactly.
terrible things will happen
He's
to me.
bound by contract.
Well, that's okay.
You might have to try and figure out a way to release him from the shield. It might be the only way to be free of that.
Sure. All right. Well, while we're traveling to our next spot, why don't you tell me the details of this contract?
Sure. I'll tell Raven. Basically, what was the exact promise? I forget. It was like it was very open ended.
Basically, I think you were like on the brink of death, and you were offered to get like a nat 20 on your next death saving throw. And in return for that, you were bound to free the Hidden Lord from his prison, take him to hell, and try and free him from his prison, basically. So,
all right. And
until that, you were bound by contract. You can't be sure because it was a verbal contract, but you can think of examples of what happens if you void a contract with other devils. So voiding an infernal contract actually releases the parties from its terms without penalty, as if the deal never happened. But breaching the contract, his soul could be forfeit. He could lose all monetary wealth and property, or a powerful magic item. He could grow horns or tails and become a devil himself. Or he could... anything could happen. He could be horribly transformed.
Alright, well, I am going to...
He'll pay a price.
From that. Yeah, but if he's dead, then the contract's voided, right?
Nah, the souls are involved, right? So me being dead might not necessarily void the contract.
If he dies, he could very much be reborn as a lemur. In hell.
I didn't hear anything about a soul in that, though. So there's...
Well, you don't know you don't know what the consequences are. Literally, the first thing I said is your soul could be forfeit.
Yep.
That was literally the first point.
Yeah, infernal contracts is like right in one of the handouts. So the first bullet is the character soul is forfeit when the character dies. That is, the character is reborn in the 9 hells as a lemur.
Well, do you feel like being a monkey going tree to tree and stuff? Yeah, well, we'll tell you later, I guess.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
Isn't a lemur like a blob of flesh?
Yeah, it's a blob of, like, big whatever flesh. Like a hapless...
Jeez.
It's a monkey from Madagascar.
On another note, if someone wants to try and befriend this abyssal chicken, it is possible that you could try to make one become your familiar, or try to make it your animal companion if that interests you.
I'm familiar, but I don't have it ready.
You could, if you wish, if you cast Find Familiar, you could actually choose to conjure an abyssal chicken instead of a raven, if you like.
Don't summon me!
And Blass is going to just cry, and if you drive off with him in the back, Nico, you just hear him saying,
Alright.
Oh, you know this is terrible. Bye, Earwax. I'm going to miss his carnivorous temperamental.
I think I will try to have the chicken.
All right.
Sounds pretty good.
You want to just try and grab
it a bit of food and give it a bit of food and stuff there, and a little later I'll summon a familiar and make it him.
All right. What food are you giving it? Your rations taste like ash.
No, I'm going to give it some bone devil stuff.
Alright, you rip off a wing and hold it out to Earwax. Make an animal handling check.
Buck. Ow! Damn thing bit me.
It does try to bite you. And it chomps you on the hand. As it rips the wing away, it deals you 5 points of piercing damage. It takes away a bit of your flesh with that same bite.
Alright.
And it just starts nibbling on the bone devil. Just leave him! He's a lost soul.
Anyone here good with animals?
The druid? Maybe.
I mean, not so much better than any other people. If he was a flaming puppy, maybe I could be okay with him. I mean, I guess I'm a little bit better than average. I've had some experiences and whatnot. Why? Do you ask?
Well, I just have a way I can make you roll better. Or act better.
But what am I trying to do? I can't just go make some training it for a raven and whatnot.
Yeah.
I could train it for myself, but
you don't want him.
not particularly. I already got myself a pet or two.
We can't use that. That thing is like evil demon chicken.
Yeah. So that's another thing. That Lulu brings up an excellent point that it's an evil demon's chickens and whatnot.
I stand there and go, really? And I make a gesture toward Zygon and his shield.
Well, that's something's different. That's an evil devil's armor.
We're gonna fix him too. Don't worry. We're gonna find a special mage.
All these things are gonna get fixed. This and whatnot.
As you guys are milling about here, you're starting to feel the supernatural malevolence.
Let's go.
You need to keep
We're
moving.
gonna continue.
Yeah, let's start going. Again, it's not like I ran over you.
My earwax!
Dig in my ear and give him some my earwax. Here you go.
Oh.
Blass is just kind of sulking in the back of the scavenger. Oh, why did you even take me?
That.
I mean, I would love to give you directions. Not exactly like I can actually point it at the map. Wait, actually I kind of can. I still have movement in my legs.
Well, you got to nose too. You can like peck on it like an abyssal chicken.
Yes.
My chicken!
Well, actually, I've been using my beard for most tasks like that. And he's got the, bearded devils. They got these like snake-like tendrils jutting out of their chin. They can actually manipulate fine control.
Okay.
What's that?
Right, I'll point to where you need to go. The Tower of There it is on your map. Do you want me to give you directions?
Sure, you can navigate.
Yes, please.
Alright, he is a native guide, so he's going to navigate. And at this stage, you guys are pushing the bounds of needing to sleep. So, you will be making constitution saves for lack of sleep. Unless someone wants to sleep in the... If you're not driving or navigating, you're actually able to sleep if you like.
Alright, I'll sleep.
I'll take a sleep.
Alright, I'm not sure if you get a long rest or not, but we'll see. It depends on how long Blast takes.
Constitution save, right?
Yeah.
To not get exhausted.
Yeah, everyone else make a con save.
Alander will sleep.
Okay. Yeah, if you're sleeping, then if you're not driving or navigating, so yeah, basically it'll be Nico and Zygon. Alright, you guys are both good, and you don't quite finish a long rest unless you're an elf. If you're an elf, you would have got a long rest because it only takes 4 hours of meditating. So I think that just covers Alandir. Alandir, you have a nice sleep. You have a couple of dreams about dunking someone in the river Styx. You have a weird dream where you're like sitting on this massive throne of skulls and you're taking Lulu and dipping her in the river Styx repeatedly. It's a pleasant dream. And other than that, everyone else gets woken up prematurely now. It hasn't interrupted your long rest, but if you do anything too strenuous, your long rest will be interrupted. We still need 1 more hour because it takes 8 hours. It's 7 hours later. Gorguts is running a little bit low on soul fuel. And it seems like you get where you need to go. The cartographer begins to speak after those 7 hours. A tower tumbles between planes on the whims of a mad mage. Where it goes next, nobody knows. and you see an iron tower rising atop an island that's in the center of a lake of boiling blood. You're not even sure if this is the River Styx. It looks like it, but there's like an iron stench of blood here. And there seems to be no way to get over to the island unless we can fly or something like that.
See if we got the teleport thing like I wanted, guys.
There's no day or night in Avernus, no celestial bodies. It's the same red hue. 9 invisible suns seem to illuminate the sky at all times, so it's very disorientating, it's very uncomfortable. And I need everyone else at this stage, unless you're evil, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw now against the supernatural malevolence of Avernus. You've been here for another 24-hour period, basically.
Versus what?
Wisdom saving throw. It's about against turning evil.
Or protect me.
People in my thing have a plus.
Raven.
Is that Zygon with the
See?
aura?
Yeah, Zygon has the +5. So Raven, you're an 11.
You're
I'm gonna
good.
make my save a 13.
Okay. You port in. You see a brief image of yourself, Zalcor, in the near future of like you doing like some sort of evil act, and you don't want that to happen, so you divine yourself into the next day without turning evil. And that gift of alacrity is still up for 1 more hour, Zygon. Alright, so
Raven?
there's this iron tower. It's on this lake of boiling blood. There are no windows. You're good,
Did I
Raven.
pass?
Yeah, you got an 11.
Alright.
Alright, so it's a big Spartan-looking tower. No windows. It's like a dome-shaped top. It's about 50 feet tall. There is an iron ladder making its way up the top of the tower. And it's surrounded by all manner of devil. No visible doors. I guess you could call this a balcony. It looks like maybe this dome opens like a capsule or something like that, maybe. And occasionally you see like a red lightning kind of crackle. Kind of shoot out of the roof. Just directly up. And there are a heap of devils. Mesoloth mainly, about 10 of them. They're like insectoid Yugoloth. You've fought them before. They like to choke people with poisonous gas. And then there are very large demons. 3 of them. Nikoloths. Sorry, devils. Or Yugoloths, so they're like mercenary devils. They're about 12 feet tall. They've got bat-like wings, horns jutting out of their heads, green skin, very muscular, horns jutting out of their arms, and they wield massive axes, like an executioner's axe in their arms. And 3 of these Nikoloths swoop to this side of the pool of blood to greet you.
Hey, what's up?
One of them yells out in Infernal, "State your business here at the Tower of Rome!"
We're here to see the wizard.
You wish to see the wizard?
Yes, the wonderful wizard.
State the reason for your will to meet with the Mad Mage.
Well, I don't know why he's angry, but maybe we can cheer him up. We'd like to talk to him about a point of interest in this strange land.
You're going to need to be more specific. Our employer is very concerned about those that wish to meet with him He wants all the details about the meeting, through and through.
Sorry, guys, it's a flaw. So, we need to find where the Sword of Zariel is so we can overthrow her.
What's your flaw?
What's that?
What is your flaw,
It's not
Raven?
like just go
My
out.
flaw is I can't keep a secret.
Fair.
Alright, yeah, fair enough. Alright, you roleplay the flaw. You can have DM inspiration, because usually that's something that is bad. So, it's a flaw for a reason. You wish to seek the Sword of
Like everybody
Zariel,
else.
and you wish
Yeah, we
for the
do.
knowledge of the Mad Mage.
Yes, unless you can tell me where it might be.
We are bound here by contracts as bodyguards. Tell us what you want with the sword.
Well, we hope to use it to take Zariel back to the Celestial Plains.
Interesting. Let me relay that, the Central Nikoloth says. He goes over and he knocks on this massive dome. Sounds like he's tapping on an empty tin can.
Are
And then
inspirations stackable?
no,
Oh, too bad.
you got
I
to
already
use it.
have one.
Surprised you don't constantly have it for role playing that floor. All right. Eventually, about 2 minutes later, the dome cap of the tower opens, and there's a big red smoke, a cloud that seems to spread out. It just lingers there, and this disembodied voice calls out, "I am the Mad Mage! What knowledge have you come to seek of I?
I seek where I may find the Sword of Zariel.
The Sword of Zariel, you say?
See.
I don't know what that is." And then suddenly the smoke clears, and you see a stern, bald man with a neatly trimmed black goatee and a penetrating stare. He's looking down at you from atop his tower. His eyes are glowing red, some sort of magical eminence.
Greetings, Alistair.
It's
Still a Mad Mage I'd heard of.
That guy is OP as shit,
Oh.
I'll tell you what.
Morden Kanan.
Yeah,
Oh,
poor guy.
Ming the Mercy.
He's literally made spells.
Dude, I love your minute meteors.
Thank you! It appears my reputation precedes me through many planes. Now listen! I'm here on a holiday. Why have you come to disturb me from my vacation?
Because I can't figure out where the sword may be.
That is what you seek? Knowledge of the location of an artifact?
And also how to turn Zariel back to her celestial roots.
I don't know, and I don't care. Balance
Okay.
will be maintained in the universe. I know that much.
Okay, so then can you tell me where the sword is?
You're asking a lot of questions. How do I know that you're not working for Zariel, sent here to kill me? Go on, give it your best shot.
I have Lulu here. Lulu, tell him the story.
What is a Lulu? Hello, Mr. Morty. She waves. And she relays the story to him. Ah,
And with the power of friendship, we're gonna help.
the power of friendship is a lie. I don't like this guy. I have decided that your puny minds cannot retain the information that I relay to you. I suggest you seek out a lesser mage who also studies the working of magic in Avernus. A mage of no renown. He haunts the site of an obelisk.
So you don't know either, eh? Okay.
So, you think that that mage near an obelisk will know?
Yes, there is a mage of no renown. His pitfall knowledge may be sufficient for you. Oh, and if you happen to slay this mage, well, one less rival to contend with here in Avernus. That would be great too. Now I have spoken. The mighty mad mage shall retreat back into his pleasure fortress. And then a red smoke
Okay.
appears everywhere, and the nearby Nikolov starts to cough. Shit! Oh man, what is that? And he just enters back into his dome.
Alrighty. Well, does anybody know who he's talking about?
A mage of no renown who haunts the site of an obelisk.
Where's the
Ring a bell?
obelisk?
Is that
I feel
the guy
like the guy
fucking the
that
bar
we
girl?
literally just were at.
Yeah, I think so.
We're just going in circles.
So
Alright. Let's go kill him then.
Go kill a bar girl.
So he says that he may have the information that you seek, but also, as an ulterior motive, he wouldn't mind you slaying the mysterious mage. Or perhaps you don't want to contend with him. You may want to look elsewhere for guidance in this bleeding citadel where the Sword of Zariel is said to be.
Yeah, I mean the other option would be to go to the that other place that merchant guy told us about, the bug zap.
That, and we can do the magic mirror quest too for that mage dude.
Well, I mean we'd have to figure out where a magic mirror would even be.
Alright, you guys start looking at the map. I'm still at the Tower of Home, but take a look at the map.
So you go to the demon zapper. That's it.
Look in the top
We
right
could go to the
hand
Mirror of
corner.
Mustafar.
Look in the
Oh, mirror of
Yeah,
top
we could go to
right.
the Mirror of Mustafar. I mean, that might be a
16.
mirror.
Fort Knucklebones.
Where we started. I have a feeling Eltrell's probably going to be in the water by the time we get anything done. But
it's a slow descent. It's going to be many weeks before Elturel's pulled into the river Styx.
yeah, exactly. Well, I tried, guys. I even told the truth. Yeah.
Well, you got what you wanted, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Shall we go threaten the other wizard of no renown?
well, wait. I mean, we talked to the person that was running this, but there might be some other peoples around here, right?
Probably not, other than these mercenaries.
Okay.
The
I mean,
couple of these fiends are eavesdropping. They come and
Anybody
land
knows
down
now? We
here.
have some soul coins.
They speak to you guys.
You are lucky to speak to the mighty mage. It is not often that he presents himself. Your tale must have intrigued him about the Sword of Zariel, the redemption of a fallen angel. You seem lost, need some help.
Yeah, we need to know where the sword is.
We can
Someone
help
who
you
knows
for a
definitively.
price.
Yeah, what's the price?
Soul coin.
How many?
The mage pays well. His contracts are lucrative. How's about 3 each?
And what are we getting in exchange for that?
We know a location.
A location.
The Bleeding Citadel. Is that what you seek? We
yeah.
know a place in which it is.
All right. That brightens up my day a bit. What do you say? How many of them are there?
There are 2.
Yeah, so
2? All right. And so we pay. Are you taking us there, or are you just giving us the location?
We will gladly escort you.
Sounds shady as fuck.
So only 2 soul coins each, eh?
Do you want to make an insight check, Salco?
Yeah. Use the luck.
Okay.
Do one more.
You kind of blink a little bit. And you take a
Nice.
closer look, and you look at both of these devils, and you feel like they're bad liars. You reckon that they would probably be leading you into a trap. You would imagine you could be worth way more than 3 soul coins if you were delivered to Zariel. With the plan that you guys are hatching, you don't trust them.
Ready the acid spray.
Now you point the acid sprayer at them. They look at each other. Suit yourself. And then they just teleport away. About 60 feet back over to the tower. And then they turn invisible. They vanish. You hear them kind of fluttering around. But they don't attack.
They weren't telling the truth. Not wholly anyway. They're gonna escort us somewhere, but somewhere into a trap.
Well, so we're back to square 0.
well, like I said, there's plenty of we still have a few leads. Like I said, we can go back to that guy, to the trapped mage guy. We can go to the bugs.
We can go to the mirror that a guy wanted us to go to.
Yeah, where is the mirror?
Up in the top, top east.
Oh yeah, then we can go there too. Yeah.
So what did that guy want us to do at the mirror?
Find out a way to free him from the obelisk.
Talk to Megasthenes.
Yeah, speak to Mephopheles. Mephopheles, and try and...
I remember. Yeah, he was the cat. Right. Okay.
Yeah. And so also at some point, once one of these guys gets a long rest, can I just switch driver seats so I can take a...
Yeah, you can do that.
Right, I'll spell you out.
Before anything else, I think we'll wrap it up here for tonight. And
by quick.
we'll pick it up here next week. You should be able to get those long rests in. Might be a lot more fighting next week. We'll see what happens. A lot of exploration this week.
Not if we're honest and trust in the power of friendship. All right, later, guys.
All right. See you.
Thanks, guys. That was fun. See you guys.
That was really
Night,
fun,
guys.
Thank you.
See you next time. Thanks for joining. Bye bye. Later. Good night.